Yeah.
Except for that red one that Thaddeus bought me at the market. I still don't know the price of that.
Unless y'all want to stack it
I think
all
it
in
was
one
very
person, that's up
expensive.
to y'all.
Yeah, it was inexpensive. I know that.
You have a -2 its strength. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Bruh.
that's why whenever we have to make a strength check or athletics, and I fucking crush it, I I have to make something a reference to what his backstory is.
Yeah.
Because there's no fucking
Okay.
way you would normally get those.
All right, but can you do this?
And then
So I
11.
need to roll a 13 in order to
No,
meet
no,
it.
no, 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 no.
I mean, I net one, but
Yeah, I had to get a 13 to get 11.
it's okay. That's why whenever we do strength-based activities, I'm your partner.
He's
Who
your
else has a
man.
negative strength stat, or is it just Thaddeus?
I think it's just Thaddeus.
Yeah, I think
I
it's
have a
just
1.
Yeah. Who is the second highest strength stat? Or athletic score at bare minimum?
I think Skulk.
Gold would be
No, his is
strong.
negative.
Yeah.
Dunkle's is actually broken even.
It
I
is.
have a decent acrobatics, but yeah.
What about Dexter Nash?
Why the hell
For
are
what?
we rolling
I actually
so
think
low?
Ash is pretty weak. I don't know if his strength is like 13 or if it's below that.
Well, he's
I
been
had a
attacking
really
board
bad
lately,
low.
so-
I
I
think
have
his
1 in
actually
strength,
low.
1 in dexterity, 1 con, and 3 in wisdom. I have a 0 in intelligence, charisma. I had attribute points. My god, I don't know.
I don't know.
Is Ash here?
Ooh, you touched my hammer.
He's not. Rising.
He might be
You touched
sleeping.
my hammer.
We can always wait a little bit.
We're spamming him now.
Hey, have we taken the long rest yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I get
We
my
got our.
dice back.
You also get your level up. Hell yeah.
I already gave myself my health. Already put that in. Already got my dice. I'm level 5 now. That means I have my bonus heal dice back. That's good.
He's not even here for his dragon egg. Kind of cringe.
Crunch. Crunch.
When you roll that dollar store acrobatics.
No.
I have a decent acrobatics score, but I literally think almost everyone here has a better score than me. Oh, never mind. I'm better than his.
Yeah, physical stuff, not really my strength suit.
I know. You can fucking hold person me. I won't be able to get out, and then everyone
The
else
three
will
weakest-
wail on me.
The 3 weakest thing that Dunkel has is strength, wisdom, and charisma. So anything against spells, I'm gonna almost fucking fail.
Yeah, my 3 weakest stats are intelligence, wisdom, and charisma, and I lowered intelligence and charisma because I think I got too high across the board. It was a little like too much. So charisma's negative, intelligence is dead even,
have
wisdom's 12.
That's what I was saying. Like in the next ability scores, I'm just gonna improve my wisdom, my charisma, and last but not least, strength and constitution.
Did you grab the skill expert perk?
No,
You
no, I
should get
haven't.
that.
I grabbed the luck feat.
Okay. That's not bad either. It's very like your kind of comedic relief, so being lucky would just be even more on top of that.
Yeah.
But skill expert, like explained earlier, it lets you improve one of your ability scores. So any one of your stats can increase by 1, and then you gain a proficiency and an expertise. Kind of good.
So
Yeah, I get
Thunder.
sort of a better one.
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah, you can get prodigy, Thaddeus, because you're human.
Not butter.
Oh, okay.
When you roll for athletics, do you have to add the additional 5, or does it add it already?
What do you mean?
When
What
you
additional
roll
5?
for your expertise?
So expertise only doubles the proficiency score, so it's 3 plus 3.
Oh
It's
yeah,
just
and
that
then
3
you
times
have
3. Yeah, my
Yeah,
strength
you
modifier
can
is 4.
manually add in.
So it's 10 and
Yeah, you can't.
Like, there's
Right.
a button in Aguira, I think.
Yeah,
I
you
think-
can
yeah, I
add
think you can make
expertise
it
to the
expert.
rolls. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
on
that's what I
gear-
did.
Okay.
in the gear at the bottom, you can change normal to expertise.
Yeah, I already did that.
Yeah.
I'm fucking gaming, bro. Bah!
He's playing games on a game.
So like if I had expertise in Arcana, that's an 11.
Oh fuck.
Dude, that's so high.
Yeah, dude, this is why I tell people to make characters that are very good at a few things and not in jack of all trades.
I like Jack of all trades.
Jack
I
of
like
all
Vitamin Walker.
trades.
I don't like stepping on people's toes just to roll shittily, you know? I like to like choose
I mean,
one or
like-
two things and be insane at them.
The Bard feature is probably one of my favorites.
What's the bard feature?
You can add half your proficiency bonus to all of your skills.
Whoa.
Oh wow.
Don't need more fucking ads.
All right.
Welcome.
Nah. I didn't
Literally-
know they don't have a summon
Almost-
construct.
Welcome to your
Three-
campaign.
3/4 of the party can literally just summon something to give them advantage, like flanking.
Yeah.
Woo!
Imagine
And I
that.
can summon with my
I think
level
we
3
need to take
spell. I
away
can
the-
summon
You know what?
8 of them.
I think
Just because of that, I'm going to run in danger away from the team. That way, I just don't have something backing me up.
I think we need to take away the flanking and start using our animals to assist us and giving ourselves
I-
advantage.
I
No, I mean,
You mean
flanking is a legitimate
Oswald
thing.
and Dietrich.
But I need you guys to help me flank.
I want,
Yeah,
I want a
if-
spider.
If Strife stays alive, we stay alive.
Don't punish Strife.
Flanking is
I'm not
a
punishing him.
double-edged
I
sword.
fucking love Strife.
Passion could
You
use
see-
it too, which he
Yeah,
used.
he-
I think, in last
He
fight.
has. He's in the last fight. He used flanking perfectly. If we didn't slay the shaman, we would have been in a rough spot.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was my last
I-
spell slot.
if I didn't shout out that the fight was over after we killed one of them, and we had to take them all down, we would have been fine.
No.
Well, man, we blew a womp, but at what cost?
Right. Well, after we took them out, after we took all of them out, we either would have had to go back through the rest of the kobold cave to fight more of them, or go forward to possibly fight a dragon. We were
Wait,
surrounded.
y'all get
Well, we
paid?
promised the Cobalt to come back, which
Y'all get
I don't know
paid
if
to
that's
fight
a lie.
dragons? That's just an average Tuesday for me.
Why aren't you singing? It's Monday. I don't sing on Mondays.
Hey, should we get this started?
yeah.
Enough time has been wasted, my fellow companions.
I
Yes.
misspell animals.
Animals.
Aminals.
Aminal.
I got brain damage.
cast
damage,
Sunum.
damage.
I cast Sunum Aminals.
Aminal.
Wait,
You
where?
can
I
cast
was-
it. You cast it and just the Muppets show up.
Yo,
Yo.
Kermit, what is up, my guy?
Kermit.
Hey, yo.
Aye.
Let's get this started.
Hi, you guys.
Alright.
Hey,
Alright.
guys.
Alright.
Alrighty. We need a recap, or are we on the same page? Straight to the morning.
Pretty sure we're on
Uh,
We're on our way out. We took a longy resty.
So you all come to...
I could use a little recap at the ending of it.
I'm Kermit the Frog here.
It was
Okay.
a very hard fight.
We
Yeah,
got
do
our
the
ass
entire,
kicked.
the entire recap in Kermit voice. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Last time, the party has
Oh
fought
god.
no Nautics, and
I have
while
cancer
after, they encountered kobolds. Yay!
Yay!
Yeah, I'm over it. After a fight with Nautics, we've been ambushed by a gang of kobolds, which successfully, but painfully, has subdued you and taken you to their hideout, or a lair. In there you have battled. Not always physically, but verbally as well. Through the difficult characters of Kobold's King and the Shaman. But you managed to all three one of your companions convincing the Kobold King that he is indeed the chosen one, that he brought the gift for them, sent by the god himself. And as you were having this conversation, a battle broke out. You've successfully deducted that one of them was putting the other kobolds against whatever king was wishing. He was manipulating them. And you successfully killed him by crushing his face with a massive hammer.
Yeah, Dunkel!
He
Mr.
punctured. I mean,
Dunkel!
I think he died
No
to
mercy.
a punctured lung first, but you know.
It's not that
It
it
was
was
kind of
so
lodged
mercy,
in
it's
his.
because
He
Dunkel
died to
cannot
cold
hold the
damage,
hammer, so
actually.
Dunkel
Oh.
cannot hold the hammer, so it literally it was all weight on that strike.
And
There's
so
no holding back.
you've
Like
When
managed
they
to
hit you with that
Geostorm.
dollar store strike.
talk your way out of this situation, leaving the lair and making it safely out of it, where you found a larger space in which you decided to take a long rest. And we arrive in the present. Wake up from a very exhausting, very long day. What's up?
Thaddeus had woken up prior to everybody else. He didn't sleep particularly well because there are rocks and dirt, and he's just
Oh no.
waiting to get out. And when all of you come to, whether it be individually or all at once, Thaddeus is now sitting cross-legged with his book on his lap, furiously writing.
Ooh.
And he's mumbling to himself. Not
Now to
fucking sleeping outside
to-
anymore. Fuck this shit. I'm getting a fucking house. It's the last thing I do.
Now,
I mean,
to
as long as you got your 6
contrary-
hours of sleep.
to contrary
like-
Thaddeus' experience waking up, Dunkel would wake up luxuriously happy. He's slept like a king this time.
Being on the floor.
This is
Right.
the best sleep he has ever had.
A strife comes to. He just kind of slowly leans forward, kind of, tilts his neck, gives it a crack, and then, rolls his shoulder back, and then he's just good to go.
You guys would see Skulk already a bit woken up, just sitting, what's the position? I don't know how to describe it. Like sitting with his arms on his knees and like as though he was having some deep thoughts.
Hey, Skulk,
As-
I'm gonna be crafting some new gadgets.
As
Oh.
Ash would come to, he would jump awake, just about. A bit dazed after immediately saying, "What the hell was that dream?"
Thaddeus glances up very briefly, looks at you, and then goes back to writing. He's like, "Fucking, this is more."
Oh,
important."
you're having flashback dreams as well. Mm.
Not flashback per se, but it's all the gas again. Might be trying to speak with me. I don't understand though.
Oh wait, you were
Please.
talking to me?
Yes. Like,
Oh, I'm sorry, Ash.
it's okay. I just woke up. Just go over to Cinder. Go over to the egg, take it out of the bag, produce flame, and kind of like pat it.
Pet.
That
Strife
is what I do for a bit.
Strife will walk over, going into his squat, Primal riding his hands and also kind of giving him pats.
Double.
Skulk
Dunkel
will
would be bringing out his
approach,
toolbox. Oh, sorry.
Skulk will approach Dunkel as he's starting something. He would quietly ask him, like whispering to him, "So, what was it like to kill someone of your own kind?"
Oh my god.
Oh god!
Ah, dude.
He's gonna look
I
up
have,
into the ceiling.
Sorry,
You know-
I shouldn't have asked that early in the morning, but I just felt like I have only always run away from my problems.
You know, he was a manipulating asshole. I think he deserved it. But as well, I didn't want to kill him, so
Thaddeus,
it was.
as soon as you say manipulating asshole, just
Mm,
bursts
I
out
think I
laughing before
got,
covering his mouth. Sorry, carry on.
Uh,
But yeah, I didn't want to kill him. It was an accident.
That was no accident.
maybe
Is that what you said to him?
Fair enough.
I'm still
Maybe.
asleep.
maybe
I'm
that
gonna
is
wake up.
how maybe that is how I can learn to kill by accident.
If you have a heavy weapon, then yeah, I can't control this weapon. See, and he starts to point at his arms and all. You can tell that I don't have like pretty big strength as Strife. Probably
Strife
lift
will
this
look
one
over and
finger.
say, he's gonna look over and like start digging something out of his bag, like stop hitting the egg. He's gonna pull out this kind of weird drink. He's gonna say, "You should drink this. It'll make you real big and strong."
Oh no.
It's just milk.
What is that?
Them bones.
Just drink it.
I've never seen such a drink before.
It's in his water skin, so you can't really
Oh,
see
okay.
it. If you were to
Okay.
smell it, it would probably
Does it
smell
look
a
any
little-
different?
It's in a
I didn't
water
get it.
skin, so I wouldn't be able to tell. So
It,
Dunkel would.
it smells a little funky.
Dunkel will be hesitant at first, but then he'll take a big gulp.
It's literally it just tastes like meat juice.
Ew.
Oh,
Christ.
what is this? He starts
Protein.
looking at the drink a bit more.
It's
A
protein.
loud, a loud thud
I like protein.
echoes in like the little cave as Thaddeus closes his book. Sorry to interrupt, but I think it's time that we at least inspect what we have. If you'd like to
Oh.
pass me those ingots, potentially the gems, I can get started.
Okay. I'll pull out both
That loud thud.
the ruby chunk and the giant diamond and give them to him.
That's a wild voice mod you got there.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's just me or
Wait,
You
everyone.
sound like a robot.
It's like, am I crazy? No.
Wait, do I
No.
have a voice mod on?
Yeah.
You sort of have like a.
No, I shouldn't.
A
I
You have
tunnel
like a
and
don't.
distortion.
Oh, did you
Hold on.
did
My
your mic
shit's fucking
change?
up. I don't even turn it on. Hold on. Is it still doing it?
No,
No.
it's gonna.
Not anymore.
Voice mod doesn't say anything.
DJ.
I hate voice mod so much. I'm gonna uninstall it. Literally, it doesn't say any of that shit's on. I fucking hate voice mod so much. It's the most buggy program. Anyway, Strife will hand you both the chunk of ruby and the diamond. How long has that been on?
Like,
It just
a couple
started.
seconds.
Like as soon as you started, like talking after I
I
made that.
hate voice mod so much.
Also, the loud thud from your book slamming would have finally woken me up. Like, who do
Good morning.
Dexter's covering his eye like it's hurting or something. That's all I got.
Dunkel would have given back the water skin to Strife.
Thank you. This was really good.
He's gonna take a swig and then put it back in his bag.
What a man.
So, I don't know how much time we want to spend here. If you guys just want to take like another hour, I will ritually cast Identify for the next however long on each of the items just to determine the value.
Well, that's what I've done
How
for the
long
gem
does
before,
each
but
one take?
It's 10 minutes on top of the spell cast time, so it's 11 minutes.
Okay. Well, I'm fine with that. Dunkel would give you the ingots that he has in the bag of holding, as well as the big emerald.
Passion.
Anything you guys have picked up we don't know about that you want identified, now's the time.
I ain't got shit.
1 gold
Forgot to
ingot.
ask you something. Last session, Passion.
Yeah.
Did Skull get those ornaments or?
You got the
You
crown.
got the crown.
Oh, okay. Other than
Cobalt
that,
King crown.
What was it made of?
I believe I said that it was made of vines, and the ornaments on it were like teeth and bones. The middle teeth or tooth, like a longer one, was painted with a red strip.
now
Alright.
I imagine Skulk as a very lean person. I don't know if the crown fits his bicep well or not, but if it would, he would have worn it by now.
I mean, it's made of vine, which are kind of dry, but you can still adjust them, so you can like twist them slightly,
Okay.
tie them on the hand. You want to carry it like a armband.
Very cool.
Is at this time that I now actually realize that I'm showing my gift form. And just turn around for a second. Oh fuck.
Perception check.
Strange.
There's no point in changing back now. We all know.
I don't think I would know what a changeling is, but he's like, something's kind of off with that guy. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck is he doing?
Well, you've seen him
Yeah,
change
I-
forms a few times.
Yeah. At this
I still
point,
like it when he's a
Skull-
tabaxi.
Yeah, at this point, Skulk would just imagine he's just experimenting with the different forms, and then
Yeah, I think the furthest we know is that we know it's not magic that he's using.
Dunkel thinks it's magic.
Well,
I could just call it alter self.
well, if we would have,
Yeah,
I
that's what he's
wouldn't have because
thinking.
I was unconscious. But to anyone else that saw him do it when he turned into Dragonborn, I'd imagine it'd be similar to how a chameleon does it.
You see, this is the way that Dunkel thinks of it. So the way that Dexter and Strive changes a bit of their body form is how Ash changes his full body. It's just like y'all are the inferior versions of changing bodies, but Ash is like fully a master of it.
Hold on, I literally get like taller and bigger and more muscly. Like,
But
Yeah.
he can't change forms. That's
Well,
what
you
he-
already have a tail and claws. That's understandable. I can make mine disappear.
So the first 2 casts will be on the gold and then the silver ingot.
It's a bit of a strange request, but could you try and identify myself? Me?
is that how that works?
I don't know.
I can instead cast it on a creature.
I can't see magic anymore either.
Unfortunate.
Wait, he was able to see magic?
Yeah, I used to be able to see magic.
When
Until
the
this
warlock
morning.
drops the spell.
maybe you use too much of it.
No, I ended up making a deal. Or, in a way. It's not like I actually get to talk with them, but I can swing a bit faster now. Hopefully I can keep up with the rest of you.
Nice.
So I guess the 3rd cast will be on Ash.
Firstly, the gold. The gold ingot is worth 50 gold pieces. And then the steel ingot is worth 100 silver.
Are you gonna put that in your inventory, Thaddeus?
No.
You want
I'm
to put it in
telling you
mine?
the value.
In the bag of holding?
Well-
Question mark?
I go holding either.
Yeah,
Sorry, I
it's
was
just
talking
that.
about silver ingots are 40 silver pieces.
So 40 gold piece, silver
Sweet.
ingot is
Let me
40.
just send you a screenshot.
We
So
could
you
just
said-
put him. We can put them back in whoever's inventory they were in.
True,
Okay.
True.
Gold ingot, 50 gold? Or did you say 40? Okay, so 50 gold for the gold.
Got it.
40 silver for the silver bars, so that's a total of 160.
in general.
40 silver.
40
Okay.
silver, yeah. So that's
Okay.
16 gold. And then the steel ingots apparently worth more than the silver.
Which is what?
100 silver each.
Well, I imagine they're bigger. Most gold and silver bars are pretty tiny.
Okay, I got it all down.
Yeah, there's a screenshot in the Discord.
Yeah, silver bars aren't that expensive if they're the size of a chicken nugget.
And also, if it's steel and not iron, steel is very valuable here.
Um.
At that time, so.
Okay. I already have the. Okay, so that's for the ingots. I already have that all down.
And would you like to roll Arcana check or identify on Ash?
Okay.
You know
Not bad,
that
not bad.
no magical force dictates his form. And that whatever it is all natural.
Is there any magic at all affecting Ash?
There is magic within him. You can sense it, but it has nothing to do with his form change.
Right.
Is it a spell in particular or just magic?
Just magic.
I was hoping this would give me a bit more insight on the dream that I just had.
One
Well,
thing
in
you
my
notice
professional opinion. Oh, go ahead.
is that the majority of the magic energy that you can sense within his body is centered around his heart.
I have a few questions for you. Do
Okay.
you have any heart palpitation?
No. Well, that dream last night. Something coils and wrapped around my heart.
Do you have any issues with your physical health?
Oh, yes, one of those heartworms.
It's a
I know.
magical pacemaker.
Heartworms? That's not a
Like,
thing, is it?
Don't go, shut up!
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking about my own conditions.
Oh no.
Like I
What
said,
the fuck?
any physical issues?
Not that I know of, no.
Did you have a dream? What was this dream about?
Well,
Spare me the details.
to make it quick, it looked as though I was back from where I was before I made it to this. Oh. I saw the phlogiston again, which
The
I
what?
wasn't ready to.
Isn't it?
And
The what now?
oh, the phlogiston. Out
Huh?
How's that?
there. I kind of just points up past your sky, past what you perceive as space. And
Like
there's
aliens?
What space?
I believe he's talking about the astral sea.
What's
Yes,
the astral sea?
the outer astral sea.
Right.
The
Carry on.
I don't know what
phlogiston
they're talking
is a gas. I believe some people say it's akin to a nebula, if you know what that is.
Not at all.
Okay,
about.
so they're clouds of gas in deep space,
Oh my god.
made out of every color you could imagine. A rainbow cloud that's very thick and extremely flammable. Say you were to cast a fireball within it, it would grow to 3 times its normal size and explode at the point of origin the second it touches it. So if you're inflogisted, don't cast fireball ever. Anyway,
I'm incapable of it. But carry on.
It's very true. You'd be fine. Point is, I saw this white string that had the phlogiston floating along with it. And I was able to reach out and touch it, but once I did, it wrapped through me. It coiled around my heart. No words were exchanged, but it was frightening
Explains.
and exciting.
That explains that. And I just point to your chest. It's not just a dream. It's very real. There is magic coiled around you.
Well,
By the way, I'm not a real doctor.
understood.
He might have asthma.
Oh, yeah, that could be it. Asthma's pretty magical.
You should eat more meat about it.
You need this magical thing called an inhaler.
All right.
It'll
Just
break
like-
your curse.
Just
it, that
breathe.
is.
It's not that hard.
Yeah, just breathe, forehead.
Yeah, if you can't see, just see.
Also, I'd like to point out it's around his heart, not his lungs.
True.
Inhalers don't really help that much.
And got any
Note taking.
antacids? Heartburn. Magic heartburn. Oh no.
All right. Who's ready? Who's ready to leave this cave?
Thaddeus stands up, rolls up his sleeping bag in like a second flat, and is now ready to leave.
Dunkel's on a different animal now.
I am rested.
What? It's no longer a cat.
Where's
What do you
T-Trex?
mean? It never has been.
Skulk tests if he accepts my like when I pet it, if he accepts it or not.
Just looks straight and doesn't look towards you.
Cool.
It is different.
Is that T-Trex?
Not anymore.
What do you mean?
It's not Beatrix the cat. It is now Naughty the dog.
Shut the fuck up.
Naughty the dog.
Man's killed the cat.
So you just
Of
turned
course, you
T-Trex
named it
into
after a
this-
fucking game company.
No,
Naughty
that's not
dog.
after the game company.
There's a
Naughty
game
It
Dog,
makes sense
called
though.
Naughty
Naughty
Dog.
the dog. Naughty dog.
Oh.
Unintentional gamer.
Unintentional.
Let's leave.
Where are we?
Well,
Where are we going
T-Trex
towards
will be
anyways?
missed.
Let's get the fuck out of here. We're heading to the other exit. The one what's that Durgar's name told us about?
He wasn't a Durgar, he was a
Or
dwarf.
Oh,
guide?
Dwarf Durgar, same shit.
That's racist.
Same shit.
Away!
Adventure.
I miss Dane.
Alright. So you gather all your things after a
Must gather your party.
All right, what's the
Describe
marching
your
order?
party before venturing forth.
What's the
What?
marching order?
Dunkel would be on the left side. Close to
I
the
don't
front.
care.
Oh.
That. What were you doing?
It's so sad we left Ash behind.
So
I know.
sad.
Bye.
That happened.
Are you still leading the party? Because you have the you give them the bonus.
Tab.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead and I'll be caboose then. Yeah.
All right.
Caboose.
Adventure is out
Alright.
there.
Aw, that's
Can
an
I
up
have
reference.
2 people perception check?
Just two?
I will use.
I am
Oswald.
horrible.
Can I assist Oswald, or does he already have advantage?
Oswald
Actually, I have a
advantage.
pretty decent perception.
Okay, who can I assist then?
Nice.
I would like to do.
You would like
Okay.
to?
I mean, he
Okay.
rolled with advantage.
Who
Yeah,
has the
then
highest
it works out.
perception?
Unless, did you roll? Because the first one is. natural.
Oswald has advantage.
Okay.
naturally.
Yeah, then another person can roll.
I have a 6.
Oh, come on! Okay.
6.
Wow.
Strife.
Well,
Following at the back.
that is.
You
No.
you said you were going to take the rear and hold the guard there, but in reality you're just admiring the skull that you've taken from the large beast you defeated in the first large cave.
Yeah, that sounds like him.
Sounds about right.
But then Oswald, keeping an eye out for every one of you. Continue up these steps and shelves of rock, and ever so slightly, or ever carefully, elevating as it continues upward. You've been traveling for about less than an hour, and you come to a opening, a larger space. You see that the right side of this open space is like a steep ledge that leads upwards, and then the other part, an open space that leads further down, and that it curves to the left, still opening ever wider, and you don't see where it exactly leads, but you spot move.
Thaddeus will cast Mage Hand directly in front of Ash and hold it in a stopping.
Alright, I stopped dead in my
Gesture.
tracks.
Yeah, company.
Ooh, more kobolds.
Shut up.
I will reach the humans.
This will grab Strife's attention.
Still in the cat.
What do you see?
What do my owl eyes see?
Your owl sees about 80 feet away from you, hugging the left side of the space. You see a creature emerge from one of the smaller entrances from the side of the wall, and you
During this time, Mage Hand is now pointing directly at it.
Alright.
so you know
Take a look.
not all of you, because not all of you have vision that reaches that far, but Ash, you can certainly see.
If it's 80 dim, I can see it.
Well, yeah, then you can see. It's a humanoid. Pale skin, long white hair, and it has a pushcart with it. And you can see that the pushcart is full of rocks. And it's gathering its stuff. Him packing a backpack, grabbing a pickaxe, putting it on his back. Then it
I'm
stands
gonna-
up and begins slowly push the cart.
I'm gonna look
Aim?
over to Thaddeus and say, "Do you want me to go look at that? Check it out."
Maybe not you.
But I can
I
get
could
there the
do that.
fastest.
You are the most intimidating thing I've met in my life.
Dude,
I
I'm
can
not
go with my
Dude,
dog.
I'm not intimidating.
I
You
think
are
you're cool, Strife.
intimidating. You are.
Okay, a kobold will freak them out. Tabaxi,
Really?
half orc, human. Yeah, okay, I could see. Maybe like a couple of us are the better bets.
They
You're just-
usually
you're just a
underestimate
bigger
kobold
me,
by
Strife.
themselves.
You see it stop after about 10 feet, and it turns around and it says something. You don't hear necessarily anymore. You see it say something. And then another
Oh no, it's
similar
casting a spell.
creature emerges from the same exit. No card,
Hmm.
just a pickaxe. Pickaxe.
Could I identify their race from here?
Yeah, sure. Roll for perception.
Okay. Oof.
I would say either Ash should go.
Is the 8
Yeah.
the perception roll for
I
you?
would say.
Yeah,
Ash
Oh,
is
I mean,
very
I'm not doing a smell or hearing check, so I don't
Yeah.
have advantage.
It's
Um,
then likely going to end with bloodshed. At that
mean-
moment.
you,
I mean, Dunkel could go as well.
you
I
can't
think-
really
The small
turn.
I mean-
It's a
Okay.
humanoid of pale skin and white hair.
It's obviously some sort of. If it's really pale, then it's a cave dweller. We can assume that white hair, probably no pigment from the sun, whatever.
What if
Uh,
they've encountered the little
Oswald
tribal
will.
cobalt people?
I think me and Thaddeus checking it is probably the best bet, simply because a mixture of knowledge and brute strength. But
Oswald will just fly off towards them
How
just to
close?
get a better look.
I mean,
Be
first
careful.
impression is
They are
important.
walking away from you. They are going towards this left curvature.
we need to decide quick.
Like
We could just leave.
as
We
close
could let
as I
them
can
leave.
get to like get a good enough look. Probably no closer than 30 feet.
Oswald gets closer and see the pointy ears and the frail build. Even though they've been working in the mine, you can assume, they look like those that I can't account for. And yeah,
Elves. Though I don't know
Heck.
what kind.
That could be a good or a bad thing.
Elves.
Oswald will who?
Anything that's been down here
I'll
for too long.
hoot loud enough to grab their attention.
I'm ready to go.
Or
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty bizarre in a cave to hear an owl.
they stop, look around, and then they look up, both of them at the same time, and notice Oswald. And they stare at it for a minute, and they converse between each other, then glance at it again, and continue down their path.
They seem very disinterested in an owl underground.
No,
What's
it's normal.
up with that?
He's nocturnal.
Maybe they're just normal people living their lives.
All the way down here.
Right? Who would live down here? Like, this is really striking Strife's curiosity.
They went down the
Well-
left path. Personally, I
Might
have
be
no care
friendlies.
for what we do after this. Just not
I want to
that.
go.
They about now turn the
where?
corner and disappear from your sight. Oswald can see,
Man.
still see them, partially.
Are they still there?
While they're walking.
I mean,
I say we should leave.
Well, I can see.
I mean, if your curiosity is killing you, we chase. Otherwise, we just keep going.
I could run
Ah,
fast
very
enough,
funny.
probably along with Strife. If you are
Yeah.
afraid Strife will
If
scare
they-
him, I could
before
cast
I
invisibility.
could have, if I action dashed, I could have made it to them when they were only 80 feet away.
What do we do now? Do we chase after them? I can cast invisibility on you, and then I'll
I just-
gently talk
I'm-
with them.
He's just
I'm trying to
curious
scare them.
because everything we've seen down here has been bad or monster, you know? So they seemed like
Yes.
the first relatively normal people he'd seen down here, and they weren't Duragars.
No, it's probably good that we talk to them and learn something.
All right.
Plus, you gotta remember, the more people we can warn down here about what those two are doing, the better.
I agree.
I'm gonna hold a light just in case. However, see as I kind of turn my hand toward the ceiling and then have a small ball of fire kind of envelop my hand and then coalesce into baseball sized floating just above my hand.
All right.
Question: what is the area like? Is it
Very nice.
very open? Are there places to hide among?
There are places to hide, so
Then Skulk would cast what is it called? The pass without trace on himself. I think it's a 30-foot radius or something, and he would, as fast as he can, he will approach them, not like without getting their attention, but just making sure he doesn't lose their sight.
Okay, I'll just wait here then. He begins to sit down, bring out his tinker box. Couple of coins.
so
We don't have to
this
I
split
mean,
up.
I can be there in like 10 seconds. Do you want me to just run over there?
Go say hi.
I
Okay.
assume you
Orange
can
path.
notice.
orange path
I'm gonna-
is the path upward.
I'm gonna look over to Dexter and Skulk. Be like, hey, you wanna help me be a little sneakier?
Yeah, I was saying, I assume you can notice Skulk casting the spell, Pass Without Trace, and I think by now you would be used to seeing him cast it.
Right. I was thinking
And,
me and Skulk have the same movement, so we could both be there really
Yeah.
fast.
He's willing to help. I'm just seeing if that's what you want to do.
Well,
Stick
whoever
to your
wants to,
abilities. Keep it down low.
right.
As little as possible. We don't know what's ahead.
Well, if I see them carrying a wagon full of corpses, I'd rather not get seen.
Those are rocks.
Good point.
Well,
So
when you're ready,
I'm ready.
I'm already going, trying to make sure I don't lose their sight.
Okay. And you cast on yourself pass without trace.
Yeah, 30-foot radius. Do I roll stealth?
Yes,
The thing is, I am trying to be stealthy and hoping someone else will talk to them. If not, I will approach them.
well, I'm gonna turn Strife invisible because I think that's what he wants. So you can turn yourself invisible if you're going with him.
Think
Or wait,
if
can you
there are
turn yourself?
places, if there are places to hide, pass without trace is good enough.
Yeah, just hug the wall.
Yeah. I just know that like I'm good to have around for muscle, not inherently for talking. So if we're going to talk to them, see what we can gain, it's best that we have someone who can fuck 3 people up in 2 seconds.
Get a move on.
Okay, so who's going Ori and Strife?
Is anyone else coming along with us?
The two
With no
most
invisibility?
intimidating players that we have.
Yeah,
Strife
no
and Skull.
invisibility.
I can't keep
I'll
up
just
with
stay
that.
behind them.
Okay.
Look, I made an observation and it was ignored. So
I'm too
What was
nice.
your observation, sorry?
The two most
Uh,
intimidating players we have.
yeah.
Well, I asked who else would be willing to go, but we're the fastest. They're kind of getting far away at this point.
You both are spurting off. Alright.
Yeah, we're sprinting off.
Dexter, did you want to get your eye looked at? Looked like you were hurting a little bit earlier today.
Oh, it's nothing. It's just bothering me a little bit. I don't know. It's nothing.
If you say so.
Dunkel at the moment is just tinkering with his armor.
So
Wait, what's your
do-
Skulk? What's your charisma stat?
+2.
Oh yeah, we're good. You'll do the talking.
Nice.
Do we find them? You said they
So,
disappeared behind
Go
the
running
corner.
behind them. Running. So trying to stealth a little.
Boom,
And
boom, boom, boom.
you turn the corner and you catch a sight of them. And this path that you're on, it appears to be widening, but then it cuts and it begins to connect. And can I have you both roll perception check?
Do I have to do anything
Mhm.
or hearing based?
Nice.
It's about what you see.
Okay, all right. I'm just making sure. If
You emerge on this path,
Uh,
and this place opens up into a massive cavern. Comparable to the size of the cavern that you've visited before, where you entered by the means of the Lonely Crow, but perhaps even bigger. And what you see them walking on a sort of a bridge, this stone road that weaves and curls, and you see the blue lights within this cavern illuminating the space, and far, deep within this cavern, a massive silhouette of what seems to be a castle, a massive fortress.
oh.
My house.
Culp will whisper to Strive. Seems like there are people living here after all. Sorry,
Let's
I
talk.
interrupted you, Cookie.
Let's just talk to these two and see what we can learn. Worst case scenario, we run off.
Maybe we can find some aid, or maybe at least potential
Well,
trouble that we can be careful about.
We could potentially warn them about those two people that we met. Murderers.
Okay, you begin to approach them. Are you still stealthing, or you're just?
I'm
still.
I'm definitely stealth. Oh yeah, I'm invisible. I get advantage on that check.
Oh, you're invisible.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, Dexter made me invisible.
I thought. Okay.
What?
Okay.
Dexter, you made me
I
invisible.
heard
right?
that too. But
Yeah.
You are about 50 feet behind them, and then as they are walking, you continue behind them, and you get closer and closer. And you're about 10 feet behind them as they turn, or as the guy with the pickaxe only turns around, and he notices you. He screams to the other one, and the other one turns around.
Yeah.
And the first one with the pickaxe pulls out a small dagger
Question:
from his side.
Why are they doing that? I'm a bit confused.
Don't
We are
know.
like casually without making noise. That's what I imagine.
that's what's a
Like
trait
without
that
making
added to
noise.
that, by the way.
Does
Imagine
it have
two.
a visual effect or something? That's without trace.
You're the only person they can see,
Okay.
Imagine this: a
and
big
you're 10
giant
feet
pig
away from
walk.
them, soundless. And the other guy, they continue walking. The other guy with the push cart has sped up slightly, so he's in a walking motion as he's pushing the push cart, and the other guy is treading behind him with his pickaxe in one hand and a dagger in the other, and he's pointing it towards you, moving backwards.
Put your hands up and just seem non-threatening.
I do that. I try to give my best funny look.
Yeah.
Are they walking away from me, right?
They continue walking away from you.
The two people that I was following, or someone else?
No, they are still the same two people. They are walking away from you. All you heard was a language that you do not understand.
I think at this
Try
point we
to-
have been following them for quite a while.
What
Is there
languages do
something
you
that
speak
we can
both?
notice?
Be right back.
Please say Sylvan. Abyssal
Come
Giant
on,
or
orc,
common.
orc a bit giant. You don't understand anything, or
Orc derives
but
from
I'm
Elvish, doesn't it?
doesn't matter. It's
But
How's
what I'm
that?
trying to understand is in terms of mannerism, culture, or anything like that I would understand or perceive.
okay.
But
Roll
Just put your,
insight
you know,
check.
just put your staff on the ground and try to.
What languages
just
do
be
you speak, Strife?
Common Leonin.
Insight 8. Well,
I have
They
proficiency in
resemble-
that. Can I assist him at all, or is this something I can?
no,
Uh,
because he's
y-
just like on his own trying to decide or figure out what's going on.
Okay.
Being face to face with them, see, they do resemble elves, but they, like I said, the pale skin
I
resembles
was
nothing of the normal elf.
one
It's
second.
kinda
One
greyish.
second. I got disconnected briefly. It's something that's
Are they-
happening for quite a while.
they-
Can you repeat
are
what
they-
you said?
If they're drow elves, then this is a big no-no, and we need to leave.
Ding 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 ding.
Fashion.
Dang!
I missed a bit of what you said
And where
You
where
win
did I cut off,
card.
or where did you cut?
as you started saying about my insight check.
Yeah, so with 8, you can't really tell anything.
Okay.
You are taken aback why they are afraid of you, but like I started saying that they do resemble elves, but they have pale or grayish skin and a white hair.
Try putting your weapon down, putting your hands up, and just like trying to like speak calmly to them. In
Yeah,
common.
I put my weapons down, my quarterstaff and my pouch of darts, and I just raise my hands up and try to give them like a non-threatening look and shout at them. We're not here to threaten. I am not here to threaten. I just want to talk with you guys.
He said the
He
word.
makes a
He said
very intense eye contact with
During battle.
I got.
That's
Do
what
they
you
seem
hear.
afraid of me, or do they seem like don't fuck with us? What's the difference here?
Like he's
Wow.
still pointing the weapon towards you. Like he doesn't want you here. Is what you're getting from this. Like he's not afraid of you at this point. He's still pointing the
Oh.
weapon against you because he's heading where he's heading.
Okay. I'm okay. Time for insight. I'm not gonna do this.
What's your insight? What are you trying to do?
I'm heavy invis right now. I got a 20, bro. I'm feeling high with my
Yeah,
rolls.
they don't know you are there. They only see Ori.
I was thinking I could just get real close, look at what they got on them, and maybe nab a bag or two to see if they have any orders or anything written that we could, decrypt.
That's
Yeah,
us.
it seems like we are not
Okay,
going to get them to
Worst
talk with
worst
us.
case scenario, we just run. We're faster. They won't catch us.
And then they're gonna come after y'all.
You're
we
not
can
there.
maybe.
Well, I rolled a
just-
high enough insight that I'm like, yeah, it's probably not worth it.
Yeah, well, insight. They just looking at them, they look like a working class, and they are heading, what you assume is, towards this massive castle, and
Well,
they just want to get what they have with them, where it needs to go.
I'm gonna walk up to the cart and see what's exactly in it.
Yeah, so you have to like slightly jog next to it. What you see is a bunch of rocks of different sizes, and depending on the surfaces, some of them are kind of shiny.
Okay, and looking at the guy who's like busy pushing the cart, does he have anything on him like interesting?
No, just the backpack with the items. They both got a sort of a leather armor, which is for like the situations like they have experiencing it right now. But he doesn't have anything on him. It's just the pickaxe, the backpack, and he's pushing that cart.
Since the one pushing the cart isn't looking towards Skulk, the one looking towards Skulk isn't looking towards him.
Yeah.
I'm assuming I'm free to. I'm just gonna very, gently pick up the backpack flap and just see what I can see inside.
Okay.
while that is happening, this small
Roll sleight of
little,
hand.
skull.
Great. Yeah. So what you're doing, Ori?
Oh my god.
Skull will just try to whisper around
Okay.
him and see if Strife is still around him or not.
I'm probably out of your reach. I'm probably like maybe 20, 30 feet ahead of you.
So you
You-
continue walking at the same pace as him, because I'm assuming you don't want to get closer. So you're about 12 feet away from the guy with the knife, and there's about 10 feet space between the two of them. Plus, like, there's the cart between them, because it's a push cart that is dragged behind him. And so Strife is just like on the side of
Like-
the first guy, and he's like leaning to the side while he's kind of jogging, and you pick up the flap, and inside there you find a very smashed up bedroll, two of them actually, which are taking most of the space in the backpack, but you also find a rolled up piece of paper.
I'm yonking that.
You grab it.
Drop the flap. I'm heading
No.
back towards Ori.
As the flap drops, he like glances over the shoulder, but then just looks at Ori or at Skulk and the other guy, and then just continues running.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Just keep a look at the floor and see if I find any footprints and trying to figure out where Strife would have been.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna. As I pass you, I'm gonna give you a tap on the back, and yeah, just
So, what's the deal? Do we pursue this or do we go back?
I'm gonna whisper. Stole a note off of him. He didn't know. Let's go look at that. They seem to be drow elves.
Do we go? Do I still follow them? While
No,
you're
we're
reading
leaving.
it?
We're leaving.
Okay.
I can't read this. It's Elvish, I think. That or some other
Yeah.
fucked up language.
I take my weapons and stuff and go back.
So you backtrack about 50 feet until your pick your weapons up. The guy is now turned around. They are both running down the bridge, massive bridge, and he's still glancing at you, but they are just trying to get away from you.
And I will just like briefly, if I'm still in their sight, I don't know if are they looking at me still or do they just turn around
So the one
and
guy is
move
still
along their
glancing
way?
at you to see what you're gonna do.
I would,
You sprint after them.
Since I'm the only one he can see, I would intentionally go in a wrong direction for a few distance until he loses my sight. I mean, yeah, until he can't see me, then I would go back in the path.
Look, 20-minute adventure, Morty.
Basically.
That was more like 10 minutes, actually. That was pretty short.
Do you begin to make your way back?
Yep.
Yeah.
What's the rest of the party do? Partake.
Uncle's been
Healing.
tinkering on his armor, talking about
I watch-
how the other party might be intimidating them in some way.
How
I'm watching
how,
Dunkel with his armor.
how long would that have been in game? Like 5 minutes, 10 minutes?
Yeah, like a good portion of 8 minutes.
Yeah. When I get close to the group, I'll uninvisible.
I would
You see
still
Ori
keep my
and then
pass without trace
Out of shadow,
active.
Strife appears.
Oh shit, you're back.
I'm going to hold the note in my hand, unrolling it, and kind of like point it in the direction of our intelligent people.
As soon as
Ooh,
you
that's
guys
the-
arrive,
that
Thaddeus
is-
will close his hand, and the figure that was standing there has disappeared. Sorry, what? We leaving now? Good.
I'm gonna hold the note up to him and say, "Can you read this?"
I'll take the note. I'll open it. Chances are no.
What are languages you can read?
Total of 2.
Primordial. Dang.
You can't read it.
Dunkel would look.
I'm gonna say, I'm pretty sure those were drow elves, and they were going towards a fairly big kingdom out in the distance.
Kingdom.
Yes, kingdom.
Have
not
you
just a key.
got a good look at what they were carrying up?
They only had bedrolls and leather armor on them, and of course the one faced you with a dagger, but they didn't seem very dangerous or very well prepared.
They
They
did
seemed to-
seem very frightened.
Oh, I'm going to turn to, I think, Dunkel and say, do you still have that shiny rock?
What shiny rock?
The one, the gem in a rock.
That ain't
Who
me.
had- They were carrying, or the wagon had a bunch of those in it.
Make a nature check. Try.
Natural
It
14.
wasn't a gem. It was no gem. All of the shiny surfaces you gather, it was metal.
Oh, sorry, metals, not gems. They were carrying metals and rocks back to their place, similar to what you had.
If they were afraid of a
I'm
humble
trying to
monk,
remember.
that seems quite pitiful.
I'm trying to remember what rocks that were shiny that I have on me.
Or I know
I mean-
Thaddeus was the one who grabbed it. I thought he gave it to you.
I think I have an idea of what they
Oh.
are, but of what that was, but I can't.
You guys can overhear it, so like if you know anything, feel free to chime in.
Not.
Not in our pay grade. Let's leave.
Well,
Agreed.
Honest-
Agreed.
I
I'm
honestly-
done with these side adventures.
yeah. Honestly, it's probably worth quite a bit if I'm. But I'm thinking that was,
We should identify it later.
but still, even though they're drow, I just want to get to the surface and take a nap.
Good point. Let's go.
Even if that was- I wouldn't go after it even if it was adamantite. Which it could have been. Anyway, let's go.
I mean, now we know where to go if we want some of that. It's just like a
True.
couple days of wanting to end our lives.
Yep.
Out of character, I know what that is. In character, not a goddamn clue.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's
What's
go.
Let's go.
Heading up.
Orange path. Orange
Was
path.
it? You said it was the same as that rock we found in the
No. I never said it's the same.
Oh, okay. You made it sound like identical.
Oh no, Dunkel's venom.
The rock that
What?
you found in a layer of cobalt is a rounded, specially like made stone, like an offering, and in the middle of it there's a gem stack within this rock. But
Yeah.
this
Yeah, I'm gonna
is all
retract all of that and say this was like a very minuscule amount of metal trapped in rock.
jagged edges, you know, just mined as quickly as possible, just gathering resources, kind of stuff.
Anyway, let's leave.
Dollar store bean.
It is me, dog.
No, it is me.
Normally, I'm all for side quests, but I want out. My
Yeah,
inventory is full.
My inventory is full.
All right.
The last time
can't do
we,
that.
My inventory is always full.
the last time we faced
Leave
two
an
strangers,
entire kingdom
Uh,
underground
sorry.
behind. That's cool.
we almost
I'm
got
messing
killed.
with my stuff. Make it take less space. I didn't mean to click that. Sorry.
Let's go killing.
Na 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 na.
Okay.
Before,
Yeah, you want to say something?
just before we go, I'm going to etch a small mark into the wall.
What
It's
are you
just
gonna
kind of
make
like-
it look like?
At the moment, I was thinking
A squid,
Just-
perhaps?
a squid
Oh.
trap. What?
A squid, perhaps.
A jellyfish.
Squid.
I mean, Garrett knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So I etch a small little squid and put like an X around past it, through it.
Okay, roll a performance check to see how well you can.
Ugh.
You don't know how to draw a squid.
In stone. I'm etching it. Give me a
Oh,
second.
he's chiseling.
I'm chiseling.
Yes.
All right.
You can
Chisel.
use performance using your strength because you have to do it like.
Nice. He's a chiseler, my guy.
Yo, he
If that's
chiseled
any
though.
better. Performance 16.
No,
okay.
that's alright.
Well, he's a warlock, bro. He's got that.
I'm a
charisma
warlock. I
on
got
fleek.
the charisma.
You begin to chisel in the rock. You begin to see a round shape, and then from the round shape, these wavy lines going down. Then the lines connect back and forth, creating kind of tendril. And then, I'm assuming you're drawing like a face on it, like eyes,
X.
like mean eyes, and an X next to it. It looks decent.
Mean eye. Yep. Alright.
Okay.
Well, you know that. We'll
Marching
probably notice
order.
that next time.
Now we're going down the other path.
Marching order the same as.
Same as last time, I guess.
Same as last time. So
Yeah,
Since
same as
we're,
Yes. Me, Thaddeus, then Dexter, then Skulk, then Ash.
Since we are beginning to travel, Skulk would say to the party, I still have my passport trace active.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
the-
we try to be a bit quiet about our
I
travel.
mean,
Yeah,
He just
I mean,
helps
I'll be being sneaky this whole time.
so that
I'm
we
not
don't
dropping
get
you guard.
ambushed.
Okay. Everyone
Yeah,
roll
29.
stealth
we
check
better.
once more.
At
oh
10.
god.
At 10, yeah. So
Oh shit.
35,
29.
17,
Oh, that nat
29.
20 got eaten.
Yo.
26.
Uncle, when you get the chance, please finish that breastplate. I can't be stealthy in this armor.
The smoking one.
And 1.
Nice.
Very stealthy.
Oh, I need to roll for my
Man's
steel
be
defender.
smoking.
Roll for thunder then.
Oh no, that's the wrong
Oh,
one.
there were 7 stolen.
Rip
And,
D-Trex.
I'm going to try to describe a bit how the pasito trace in terms of flavor. If any of you guys are making a bit of like metal noises and stuff like that, I would imagine probably like you know how noises they become different underwater, like they get muzzled a bit.
Muffled and
Yeah, muffled.
Yeah, muffled. Yeah, so something like that. You
We just try and
That's
talk to
how I
each other, and
imagine.
you just hear.
Oh.
Have
What
you
are you
heard
doing?
about the sailor? Okay. Quietly. Way up this slope. You are surrounded by the stone. Where after covering some you come to a large opening to the left of. As you continue up you can see darkness. Opening a dim green. Now you see the same thing that Drive and Skulk, so a massive silhouette of fortress, deep, illuminated by this greenish. You continue up
Them be
these.
Drows.
Continue up this hill and we finally reach the apex of it. Continues a tunnel, narrowing, and finally turning into a lit rock. And nobody has any issue with getting space, except for Strife, who's carrying a massive skull of a beast. I need you to roll dexterity check.
When the dexterity on fleek.
He's got
21.
finesse.
Hey, gently. At the very end of the line, you have to kind of make your way sideways as to preserve to the best of your ability the skull that you're carrying on your back, trying not to scratch it on the walls. And you finally make your way through the slit. You emerge on the
Oh yeah.
Something's
Ooh.
dead.
What's that on the left?
Something's dead.
Next time on.
roll a perception check.
Everyone? Or only Thaddeus?
Just Thaddeus. 20.
Oh,
Nice.
sorry.
From behind a boulder to your left, you see what looks to be a goblin laying on the ground, not moving, and you can see only the upper half of its back.
Oh. Can I go up to it?
Oswald makes its way around it, and Oswald sees what looks to be a creature of white skeleton, pincers at the front, disgusting mouth, tiny eyes, and 3 pairs of legs that end with a pointy, needle-like leg.
Oswald flies immediately back. Thaddeus, now knowing what is happening, will dismiss Oswald from this fight.
As Oswald makes its way away, you hear a dragging sound on the floor.
Spiders.
The body of the
Spider-like.
goblin disappears.
Okay, now Strife went from I should investigate cause of death to okay, there was definitely a cause of death.
Yeah.
I saw webs down the hall.
All right. You see me
Did
draw
everyone?
a long sword for a moment, and then watch as it poofs into a strange rainbow gas, and then turns into an imitation silver greatsword. All right.
Did everyone hear the dragon sound? Or was it only Thaddeus?
Okay, I'm gonna move back then, not wanting anything to do with that. I mean, I kind of do, but at the same time,
I will cast Mage Armor on myself.
I'm lycanthrope right now.
Oof.
I'm kind of like trying to move at the same pace as Ash.
All right. We're moving
Yeah,
together.
just, like, let me just edit some things because my token didn't change.
Alright, so I have fire in my left hand and the great sword
Is it
slung
because
on my
I-
shoulder in the right.
I'm also, if you have fire in your
We
hand, I'm
have
just
a-
gonna go ahead and do mine too. I'm gonna primal right my hands.
We have 2 AFK people right now. Do we?
Ah.
We'll pause here for a second, but I'm still doing this. My
Alright.
hands are
Yeah,
not
make sure
crimson
to
lighted.
edit your tokens. I had to change my
Yep.
health.
Okay, I'm adding my things. So,
Yeah,
what should we
it's-
make the one for lycanthropy?
It's because you can drop them, drag and drop them on the map, but I just had the token.
That's fine. I'll change my health in a second. What did we decide on something for Crimson Right and lycanthropy?
What do you?
Because I am lycanthroping and Crimson Righted right now. Like
Oh.
like we just saw something bad happen. Ash put a flame in his left hand, so if he's making light, I'm making light too.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep Oswald out.
What's the light on?
It's literally just him pulling
Hitting his
fire
hands?
onto his hands. Yes.
Yeah.
It's mainly just to cause my primal right, so I'm already pretty buffed up.
And in my hand there's a small ball like a tiny sun that shines the light. 10 bright around me, 10 dim past that.
Okay, I'm gonna say this one means lycanthropy, this one means rage. Lycanthropy, and then where's fire?
Light.
The second row and the second one, kind of like a fireball.
Yeah, sure. We'll call that my primal right.
Fiery.
There's also one on the third row, the fifth one, but it's like leaves, I think.
Yeah, that's called. It literally, if you hover over them, it gives them a name. That one says 3 leaves.
I'm back.
It does look like fire though.
True.
I'm sorry, my internet has been going wonky. I need to catch up real quick.
All right.
Yeah,
we
you
we
watch
got-
as that happens. Strife immediately becomes quite a bit bigger, and you see parts of him starting to catch on fire, especially his claws.
Wait,
that-
why are you catching on fire?
Oh yeah. 'Cause so what
primal
happened
right.
is you entered the site, and the first thing that Thaddeus noticed is there was a dead goblin body behind a rock on the left side. And then he sent Oswald to investigate and found a creature that then dragged the body away and it disappeared.
It was
Hmm.
just, did you not hear the description before?
No, again, my internet was like really crashing down.
Do you want to give us the same description? Because
Yeah.
some of us, like me included, I saw it out of my peripheral vision where I was standing.
It was a scorpion-like creature, pincers at the front, a disgusting mouth and tiny eyes, white skeleton and pairs of legs, ending with a needle-like
And it seemed big enough to drag away a goblin it was munching on.
Half a goblin, but yes.
Well, where do you
Guys,
think the other half went?
guys, we should send out my steel defender. The poison won't hurt it.
Not a bad plan. If you want the dog to go around, I think that's a dog.
And the cool thing about the steel defender is that it cannot be ambushed.
Yeah, I kind of point this way.
Okay.
Felt will just ask Thaddeus, do we
Can you
have
give the-
to do this? Is there no different path?
Passion,
yeah.
can you give the steel defender a sight?
What is it? Night vision? 60.
Yes.
I saw a single path, and I believe a cocoon.
Oh fuck, I see something in front of us at the very end of my vision.
I'm sending out the steel defender towards the left.
Do you see that too,
Yes.
Ash?
I do.
It is
I
now
can't
walking.
quite make it out, however.
Should we take the top path or the bottom path?
It sees the
Height.
thing. It
Height
sees
is
the
an
thing in front.
advantage.
Yep.
It pauses for a second, but then begins to still go forward as its action was to recon.
Height is an
And it
advantage.
spots a hole,
Oh.
a decently sized hole to the left of
I'm
that
also gonna
enters the
say,
covers wall.
I actually think what we see right there is a backpack.
And then circles around, seeing everyone back over there.
Must be perfectly safe. No, just kidding.
I'm
A main
gonna.
jam smacks
I'm
Ash
gonna-
in the back of the
I'm
head.
come back, dog. I was gonna look at the
What that
dog,
dog
and
doing?
I was gonna point up ahead of me, this direction.
Hey,
The dog would then point out, give me a nod. And my understanding is like it's pretty bad.
do that again, and I'll drop the fire in your direction.
Hey, get rid of that. I can't see the token when you have it over. Sure do
I'm
wonder
pointing-
what that could possibly be.
Pointing,
Um,
I'm pointing at that and like kind of looking over the dog, giving it like a, like shoo, like go.
Dunkel will tell the dog to go check it out. It will then begin to walk over there.
Is Dexter here, by the way?
The dog will then sniff it, but it really doesn't sniff
He's
anything.
not here.
I think he's not here yet.
He's
Yeah,
He said he
Yeah,
was
he
gonna
said
be right
he-
back.
If that's a bag, we should probably drag it over to us before we continue.
you're-
that
you're
could
I'm
be-
still-
back.
Just going proxy.
What's happening?
Okay, yeah. How long have you been gone?
10-15 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Are you aware?
I
what's
left.
going on?
I left when we entered here, and he said there was something over here that was dead.
Yeah,
That
so,
Thaddeus could see.
again, there was a half a goblin that then was dragged away by some kind of creature, and it disappeared in shadows. Now you're just reckoning. Yeah, and your steel
Okay.
defender finds a smaller backpack. Just dust it over.
He'll grab it. He'll grab it with his mouth and bring it back.
My brain immediately went mimic.
Yeah, so did I.
8 mimics.
You can move it now.
You guys like my wall mimic?
I was gonna say your wall mimic scarred me.
You.
Thing was
The dog
monster.
brings it back and puts it in front of Skulk.
Oh.
Hold up, let me move it.
I just if he drop near me, I will inspect it.
Roll for invest with advantage.
But before I do that,
Um,
I just take my dart and tap at it. Let's see.
Kind of see a little bit of a hole in the wall over there. I don't know if that was intentional or if
Yeah, that
I'm.
is fully intentional. There are holes in the cavern.
I wonder what could
With
possibly
advantage.
be in them.
With the benches
Advantage?
Skulk. Uh-huh.
Okay.
You find a backpack. A dusted over backpack. It's been long in this place, and you open it inside. Find a notebook or some kind of book, or you find a pencil, and you find some basic like equipment for discovering the place or excavating the.
Did you say I noticed some book or
Yeah, there's a
paper
book
something?
inside.
Book alert.
Okay.
Looks to
What's-
I
Thaddeus.
open the
What's
book
the book title?
and
What's the book title?
Thaddeus feels a trip down his spine.
Does the book have a title on it?
It does not have a title.
does it have a title?
It's a
What
leather
do I
book
notice when I open it?
tied with a leather strap around it.
I am assuming it is some sort of map making or some journal or
So
something.
you open it, and
Hmm.
You find a long tongue surrounded by teeth. It's a book mimic.
no, it's not. Not this.
Not this time.
God. Know exactly
look
how to
out.
trap me.
You're gonna put the fear of God in me for mimics.
These are my favorite monster.
It's gonna suck on your fucking arm.
Oh. This throne chair, actually a mimic. Bye bye, king.
This
Yeah.
rock right here, it's a mimic.
Oh, wait,
That perfect gold coin that you were so excited and got a nat 20 to find.
It just bit your pinky.
It's just a mimic.
Me?
yeah.
I'm actually a mimic.
I sent it in both chat by mistake, but I'm sent.
The goblin throne I have on my arm is also a mimic.
Did you know that there is a type of mimic that is a coin that will feast on other coin?
I hate
So
it.
if you were to
That's so
find it,
cute.
if you were to find it and put it in like a treasure hoard, a couple months later you will have no gold coins and just
Mhm.
have a
Yeah.
pile of bugs that represent or that look like coins.
That's
I hate it.
awesome.
Yeah, mimics are sweet.
Ways to last.
I'm not supposed to read that. I don't know about that.
Skulk is like leading, reading aloud a bit. Unless you're far away, like Dunkel or Dexter, or maybe Ash. I would imagine Strife and Thaddeus would hear what's in the message.
You
Well, I hit
Skulk
Drows on that.
recognizes the signature at the bottom of the last page.
Whoa.
Huh. So, tell me about by traveling north. Does that mean anything to me? What's
Yeah,
in the north?
that is where you.
Hey. Oh.
Backstory
Hmm.
item.
Does he? He's
Hell yeah,
wandering a
gamer.
bit inside. Would would he stay in a single place for such a long time? I assume he would be moving to different places. He's going back to there. Hmm. Anyways,
While he,
he'll.
while he's reading, I would have been really vigilant about like just kind of pacing a little bit close to the party just to make sure I'm.
Roll perception.
Uh,
Your
uh,
advantage.
Skulk will
Sound and
Skulk will just inform the party. It looks like this is someone
Am I supposed
I
to
knew.
see that?
Yeah, I was pointing it out actually.
What the fuck is that?
Oh yeah, that's what my steel defender saw, and even anything after there. So be careful.
I'm
The
just
steel
gonna
defender
go
did warn it.
right
You
here.
know the author of that book.
With a 21, can I like reasonably figure out what that is?
the thing that you can see in the distance.
Yeah.
It resembles spiderweb from this distance.
Oh,
no.
PTSD.
Hey, remember that thing that I said? Yeah, that.
Yeah. I kind of want to just throw my little fireball at it.
You're gonna stir a horde, dude.
Yeah, I know.
I'm already a pretty big deterrent to them because I'm borderline on fire. We should be safe. I think the best route is continue straight, as dumb as that sounds.
Is that what you tell the party?
Probably.
That's what he. Yeah.
As much as I'm down to explore for untold riches, I don't want to explore for untold riches.
This was the route that went upwards, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can Dunkel grab the empty backpack and
Oh.
put it in his own bag?
Yes, please do that.
What if there's like spider eggs or some shit in there, dude?
No, this
Well,
is
now it's in the bag
someone
of
that I
holding.
trust.
Bag of holding, no air.
This is
True.
someone. This is someone I trust. We don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
The
So
bag
what do you
belongs
want
to
me to
someone.
name the bag? Passion?
You can either name it or however you want with. If you get the name from the name it person's bag.
Okay,
So-
well, I didn't get the name, so I'm just gonna name it One Dusty Backpack for Skulk.
I'm
Alright.
walking.
That
I'm
one.
walking like maybe a foot, 2 feet behind Ash right now. I'm pretty close to him.
All right. So
Dunkel will just say, we should just let my steel defender go forward first. It's up to y'all.
Well, either way, we'll be in trouble if anything, including that runs into something. So
I
You
guess.
hear some skittering echoing from the tunnels. And then to
I
the
just
left
said
of
to the
you,
party,
up on
Hold,
the
hold, hold,
ledge
hold.
remember
above
to.
you hear
hold.
I hate it.
Can I look up there? Can I see anything?
it's about
You're gonna make me throw
20
up.
feet up.
Mm.
Oh,
Well,
Giga
That's what my
brain.
steel
Giga
Oswald
brain
can fly
idea.
up.
Oh yeah, you can do that. I was gonna say I was gonna climb this and be like, what's up here? But
I wish
Yeah,
I could tell y'all so many things, but I can't.
So Oswald is like right here, but I'm assuming that there's like a wall here, so that's why we can't see.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna shift Oswald around over here, just so I can see.
See, Oswald sees a pile of bones. It appears to be some kind of body. And then you see a goblin in that pile, and the creature lunging.
Honestly, kind of reminds me of a scorpion.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
He did describe it physically as a scorpion once.
it reminds me of a 3.5e scorpion.
I'm gonna tap Thaddeus on the shoulder and like kind of wait for a description.
Bones and the goblin and the creature is still munching on it, but I only see the one.
Let's try and walk without making noise. If we don't have to engage it, we don't need to.
What's up there?
Now, how does
I-
Strife feel about
Oh,
this?
that's why I keep tapping Thaddeus. Like, what the fuck's up there?
I said what was up there.
Oh, scorpion.
Bones,
Like,
the
okay.
goblin, and it's munching, but I only see the one.
It's eating.
I'm gonna stealthily attempt to look up the ridge.
But we just leave.
Single file. Let's move.
You can jump up.
I'm gonna look at
Athletics.
What are you doing?
Get out of here.
I'm just trying to take a glance at it.
God damn it. Oh god, what the fuck?
E.
Yeah, you
Yup.
you hear it
Can
like,
I?
moving jiggle, and you can see that it has the goblin like in its pincers, and you can see it lifted up by the hand, and the dead body hanging down, head tilted forward. It's just like munching
How-
on its in.
How strong does it look?
It's
God damn it.
Martial check.
compared. Yeah, nature check.
Nature?
I said martial, but nature.
I thought you said
Martial.
martial too, but then passion said nature, so I was like, okay.
Nature makes the most sense anyway.
Nature actually does make the most sense.
Compared to the giant spiders you fought before, slightly tougher.
Slightly tougher. I mean, I could 1v1, 1v2 one of those things.
Question:
Yeah.
Does everyone know that it is a scorpion, or was it only to
You've
few
been
people?
informed about.
Okay, then if we could harvest its poison or something, then Skulk would be interested. Other than that,
So-
he would want to leave.
I'm rolling that to see if the goblin has any like weird discolorations or like does it look like it's like really bloated? Or does it look
Medicine?
like does it look like something was put in it?
Medicine check?
No,
I'm
he's
I'm
not
perceiving.
inspecting it immediately, like next to.
I'm looking to see if
Glancing
it's
at-
like this is-
Glancing at the goblin, don't see any signs of its insides being melted, of any liquids flowing from its body except for the dried blood that it's on the body. It doesn't look the freshest.
Did you say it had a back pincer like a scorpion or just front pincers
Front
like a scorpion?
pincers.
Like, does it have like a
Scorpion.
scorpion? Doesn't have a tail. Okay. I'm gonna slowly crawl up here.
Well, I mean, on one side, I get to add a new entry to my book.
I
Yeah.
whispered to the party, remember the last time we unnecessarily fighted something?
Okay, how far am I
That-
from it?
Sadly,
Who was that? I wasn't there for it.
I'm
Okay.
gonna be.
I'm gonna
gonna be-
sprint at it, going for a grapple, activating my
gonna-
Oh
rage as
my
I get to it.
god!
I'm gonna be gone for the next half an hour to an hour.
Oh, you
Damn
are?
it. Yeah. My mom's car had to go to the dealership yesterday because it had electrical problems. It's a Kia, so it's from South Korea, and so they weren't able to do anything about it till about 8:30 last night. And my mom wants her car back right now, so I'm
to go
gonna
pick it
go
up.
drive. Yep,
That's
gonna
fine.
go
You gotta
drive
do
her
what you
there,
gotta
pick it up.
do.
So
Okay.
I'll be back in a little while. Have
Okay.
fun.
Drive safe.
Good luck.
See you in
Thank
a
you.
bit.
See you
So,
in a bit.
do we want to wait?
Yeah.
Or-
everyone's
No,
gonna-
go.
Yeah.
You don't
Okay.
gotta wait. Heck. All right, I'm gonna
It's
try and make it
worth
fast.
waiting.
I'm just gonna
Dri-
I'm gonna tell the party my plan. Okay, all right. Run up to
Alright.
it, activating my ridge. I'm all kitted out. I've never been this buffed up before. I'm gonna go for a grapple, guaranteed not fail. I have advantage, and then I'm just gonna run over to the cliff with the rest of my movement and jump, right? Just fucking
Yeah.
So I got
I have
15.
flashbacks to my.
I have another 25 movement. I'm just gonna run and attempt to just fucking, RKO this bitch.
Well,
Philip just
Now,
looks at
I
Thaddeus
just
and
worry
Dexter
that there might
and
be more
says,
of them.
do we have to deal with every time? Can't we
Yep.
just
Yep,
run
we don't
and
really have a choice.
we have an impending doom waiting
we
for
can't
us,
stop him. Impending doom.
and we are fighting every other creature that comes across.
Wait, where's Strife?
What I'm saying.
Thaddeus just gestures, like moves his arm with his hand open, like to the direction of where Strife went.
And
You
the
could try.
funniest part is I can do this in one turn. Like if I just get my surprise round right now, I can just fucking.
He's like fangirling over himself over here.
What do you mean?
That Strife is gone.
Okay, well here's the thing: we don't get like a shit ton of free actions right now just because Ash is gone. Like literally, you guys just saw him crawl up there to get a look. You're rolling your eyes. He crawls up there. He's getting a good idea what he's looking at, and he's gonna.
Oswald has seen everything that's happening,
Yep.
and Thaddeus is just face palming with his right hand, and his left hand is gestured towards your general direction. You can certainly try and stop him, though we have about 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
There it is.
Literally, as soon as Ash gets back, it's. I'm even willing to pre-roll my athletics right now. You guys ready?
We're not gonna stop this. You.
He has to beat a 24.
You have advantage.
Oh, you're right. I have advantage.
Yeah, maybe you get a 30.
Wait, how do you have
He has to.
advantage?
Both lycanthropy and rage grant me advantage on any strength check.
Does it count abilities as well? Not just strength check?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
abilities.
all strength abilities.
Which is really only athletics. It's the only one, but yeah. I also have proficiency
There
in my
are
strength. saving
alternate
throws.
rules to stat or to skill.
Oh, that's rough.
Where you make
I still get
a
surprise
particular
rounds.
skill. You make a particular skill. Use a different stat. Like you had performance using strength for that thing, right?
Mhm.
There is athletics using constitution for like long distance things. Like long distance running. Or
Okay,
swimming.
but who? I have a 15 dex.
Wow. Guys.
Okay, I'm not gonna roll for
Huh?
ability. We can't do
Guys.
a natural one.
No.
Wow.
There's no way you get another nat one.
He gets a nat one when he's trying to roll for one of us. That's
no,
cool.
I rolled for Ash. I didn't roll for them.
Oh, you rolled for Ash? I thought you rolled for it.
Yeah, I pressed it on his character, but I don't
So-
know why it didn't come up with his stats.
I still
You
I
have to
still get
select
the
the token.
surprise round because I'm
Oh.
instigating. And
No
then
instigating.
I don't think this thing is gonna live past
I'm gonna
past that first round. Okay,
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, that was that athletics
go
I rolled
back where you were.
with
Go
advantage.
back where you
Oh, okay. Hold on, let me measure it. It was 20, so right here.
athletics, but first you have to see
It-
if you get the surprise on.
What do you mean? Are we
What?
using my stealth from before, where I rolled like?
We do have pass without trace though.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I thought
still
we
in
were
the
using
range.
those same scores.
This thing is in the middle of
Because
eating something.
When
It's not
when
him.
me and Thaddeus, when we all walked in, we rolled it. Me and Thaddeus had plus 10s to it. We both rolled 19s. So 29.
I mean, it's up to you, Passion, if you want to make him roll again for the stealth, because it's a new action. But
I'm down to re-roll whatever you want. I'm just saying some of those rolls are already there. Look, you show Strife Monster. He's gonna want to RKO that bitch.
That's like
Here,
a
you
first
just said this is 20 feet up. I weigh however much I weigh plus my shit I haven't dropped yet. I'm going to RKO him.
I would say he
Like-
needs to reroll stealth because he did jump up that ledge. That's
Yeah.
I
fine.
mean, that's fair.
That would make sense.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
reroll it.
Fine.
24.
With pass without trace. 24.
Nat 20.
I'm being in
for
character.
perception.
I've played characters before that didn't like. I think easily like 90% of the characters I've ever played in D&D didn't like combat. This is my first one where he seeks out combat, so I'm trying to, you know.
I have flashbacks to my dungeon crawl. Those poor raiders.
Weary traveler.
Wary
I
traveler.
want to play a ranger again. What the
Honestly,
fuck?
I wanna
really
be a
instigating and
ranger, babe.
aggressive. I swear to God.
Arba.
Characters that instigate a lot are so fun.
Cookie, you're there.
I'm literally destroying my books by placing wet items
yes.
or hands on it.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, we're fine to start.
Okie doke. With that said, let me change the music.
Ori, you there?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. I just didn't hear you.
Bling.
So the plan is Strife grabs this scorpion-like creature, pulls it
Yeah.
towards us, and we all fucking attack it on the floor.
Yeah, dude. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna squish it in one go, unless this thing's made of like fucking adamantite. I don't see it surviving that fall with me on top of it.
I think you really misunderstood me when I said slightly tougher than the spider.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
I'm
not gonna
confused.
die from 2d6 damage.
Strife, go ahead.
Oh, I'm going? Okay. Fucking running towards it. I'm going to grapple it, throwing my arms around it while on its back, trying to stay out of the range of its pincers. Do I succeed?
Yes, you do.
Okay. Taking it, kind of backpedaling towards this cliff with it.
Oh wait, Ash rolled natural. No, that's not. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah.
I'm going to leap off.
Remember, your speed is halved when you're carrying it.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
Okay,
so
you'd have
I
like
already,
2
I
feet
already
of movement.
moved. Right, I already moved
20.
20. Halving that would mean I have 10, meaning I could make it here.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm just gonna fucking yeet it off the cliff then.
Okay.
I can't RKO it.
Unless you can roll
Straight
Constitution.
down.
You can roll Constitution. If you roll 15 or over, you can jump off the cliff with it.
Okay, save or just straight roll?
Just straight roll.
Fuck.
No.
Down.
Okay, you yeet it down then.
Yeah,
Okay, where you yeet it,
that's
like
where Stripe is.
here.
yeah.
Hi, Strife. What are you doing? Oh,
I don't
my
have
God.
Just
I don't have enough movement to just fall off. I mean that's fair.
D6 twice. Okay, it takes
What is-
5 bludgeoning damage as it falls 20 feet down and
Yeah.
slams into the ground in front of you.
What is
Damn.
that thing?
I wish I could have followed it up, dude. Oh, Malding. Okay, I guess that's bonus action.
Just
I
hissing
raged
at you.
running at it. I bonus action raged. Yeah, I'm kidded right now. My hands are on fire. All right, let's get this.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
Their
so now
turn.
you've just thrown the creature in the middle of the party. And it's its turn. Let's go.
Okay, this one. First, what it will do is I'm gonna roll a d6 between the 3 of you, between these 3, and 1, 2 Ash, 2, 3 Steel Defender, 4, 5, 3, 4, and 5, 6 is Uncle.
It's not mad at me after
That's
I
a
just yeeted
4.
it? Okay.
Oh, it's surrounded at the moment,
Shield
and it's 20
defender!
feet down.
Shield defender. Hell yeah.
Okay, and so it will use. So what happens is it's yeeted down, and then as it slams into the ground with a loud thud, you all look at it and confused as to what's going to happen next. It turns around, evaluates its area, hisses at you, and some kind of stringy-like texture suddenly shoots out from his mouth, and it encompasses your steel defender. If you can roll, what was it?
Strength save?
It says it here. Yeah, strength check for your steel defender.
Checking. I'm looking. I'm rolling.
Something tells me. Probably not high
That's
enough.
a 10.
Straight up 10.
Yo, straight up.
Okay, your steel defender is hit with the sticky substance and then suddenly yanked towards the creature. And you see as it lifts one of its claws and it pinches it down from the top, aiming for its head. Okay, and that's
Pinch metal moment.
that's 20 to hit.
Ooh.
That hits.
Okay, that's
Also, I don't know if you guys noticed the Freudian slip from Passion.
What did
Just so
he
you
say?
know, it's immune to poison.
there's no poison
So-
damage.
Oh.
Okay, and so your steel defender is currently grappled by the creature, and it can try and escape it using a strength save or strength
Yeah,
check.
since it has no other action, it'll have to do that.
Okay, and so that one, and you suddenly hear skittering from the close by hole in the wall.
Fuck.
Yeah, that was the Freudian
Shit.
slip. He
I
said this.
fucking called it.
Okay, it's gonna move to here, and then between the three of you in the middle of the circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Let's go with like 5.
That's Ori. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Okay, Ori. Please roll strength check.
Come on, Ori.
Oh,
Oh.
Ori, you are grappled, just like the steel defender, suddenly being yonked from in front of you and pulled towards the creature. You suddenly feel yourself being yonked the same way, and you're being pulled 5 feet towards it, and it does the same thing. You see the pincers like get close to the body, and then they spring out and try to clasp onto you.
You said 5 feet?
Yeah, that's 5 feet.
Yeah, it would be
Right
here.
here.
Oh no, it's being pulled towards it 5 feet in an unoccupied area.
Ah.
In 5 feet.
Within 5
You
feet
get
of
yanked
it.
towards it unexpectedly.
Okay, and that is natural 20.
Oh my fucking god!
That hits.
Passion.
That's 3d6 plus 3. That is 8 damage. And you are grappled. And from the shadows. Hey, now how far are you guys?
Oh my
That
fucking
hits. Dexter, make a
No.
strength check.
god.
What
We're
happened?
choosing the worst
Strength check?
people to make strength checks.
Fuck me.
We all know Thaddeus would just nat 20 it.
Shut up.
Dude, I only have a 1 in
Fix that shit.
straight up strength.
Yeah, just strength
Yep.
check.
surprised it's not a saving throw.
Fuck me.
You are being pulled 50 feet towards it. As you feel yourself, you're watching as this scenario unveils in front of you. First, the steel defender is being pulled towards the creature. Then, from the wall appears another one, and Ori is being pulled, or Skark is being pulled. And then suddenly you feel something hits your back, and you take a step forward. And then suddenly you're being yanked backwards, and you're being dragged on the floor.
Fuck me.
And
my
one
God.
claw
What's
attack
it?
against you.
What the hell is the range on it? Is
Dude,
it
I'm getting
Spider-Man's?
raped over
More
here.
than 50 feet.
Hopefully, it's no more
It's
than
19
60.
to hit.
Oh my fucking god. Oh no.
Ow!
And 13 to hit.
13 damage.
Fuck.
Fuck.
And that
Watch
is
this
their
thing.
turn.
I could just go fucking to 20 already. Loving life.
Galk, what's your move? You're restrained. Or
Restrained or
grappled, sorry.
Okay, so you can still
I ha-
punch it. It's
Yeah,
fine.
you can still attack it.
Your
okay,
speed is
one
considered
question.
0.
Kirk has been thinking ever since he heard about scorpions being in this location. Do I know if they have poison or something?
I'd assume not. Like, in both
Dexter
ways, I
can
don't
relay
think
it.
they'd-
You
Wait.
can use your bonus action to roll for a nature check, see if you can discern if it's poisonous or not. But it's gonna waste your bonus action.
Yeah. Since I'm already in action. Okay. What about the tail? Does every scorpion not have the tail, or
No,
was
it does not
only
have a
for this
tail.
one?
It has just these two pedipals that are moving like the spider ones are.
I think I got disconnected briefly as you started saying it has
Tail.
just these two.
No tail.
No tail, just the two pedipals sticking from. I think that's the
Okay.
word, pedipals.
Just think of an anthrax.
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah.
what are my options to get rid of the grapple? Strength
you c- yeah,
saving throw only, or
Yeah,
Dex
strength
saving throw?
check.
I think it's your action.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
and
it's
it
only a
is your
grapple.
action too.
You could always bonk it
Mhm.
too.
Yeah, just punch it.
Okay.
We've gotten a lot
and
stronger. You might be able to win turn out.
I'm new to stunning strike. Can I do that?
Yes, you
No,
can.
you have to hit. You have to hit.
Yeah, so you first
Yeah.
hit and then you say stunning strike, I believe.
So, can I say that after I hit it?
Yeah,
or
no, so
like,
you roll for
Yes.
the hit. If you hit, then you say stunning strike. You use the key and then
They have to make
Okay,
the save after.
okay. I should have said. Okay, then I'll just use a single hand. I bonk it and use one of my key to stun it.
Does a 13 hit?
that does not hit. You
Oh
you
my
managed
God.
to you managed to connect with it and you hit God damn it.
No skeleton.
Yeah, the skeleton. But it doesn't have any give. It's tough.
Oh, I assume the stunning strike also does not take effect.
But
Do I
you
You
didn't
use
use
the
the key. You didn't use it. You have to hit
Okay,
to use it.
Okay. Okay then.
So you can still use
I don't-
flurry of blows.
Yeah, you still have key.
Yeah, you can use your bonus action to punch, and then stunning strike, and use key to then use flurry of blows for another punch.
I assume disengage does not work in this situation.
No, because you're
You have
grappled.
ze-
You have to get out
Okay,
of the grapple
okay.
first.
Yeah, you have
then.
0 movement speed.
I use what's it called? Flurry of blows to attack twice with my fist.
It's
Does a 15 hit?
15 does not hit.
what?
That
That's
does
what?
hit.
This should hit.
Fucking break its
Let's
skull.
go.
please.
Can
Alright.
I?
Now you can use stunning
That's-
strike.
Yeah. Okay then. I'll use stunning strike on this one.
Okay, what's the save?
Constitution
Uh,
save.
My saving is 13. Yeah.
Is it only 13?
Let me check.
That is a 5.
What's
It
your-
is
Doesn't
stunned.
matter.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter.
it is 13. Okay. And I shout to the party, this one is stunned. Try to focus on this one if you can.
There was a
And that concludes my
daze.
turn.
Where is it?
So until the end of Skulk's next turn, it's done. So it doesn't get a turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, monks, man, they can stun lock your shit.
Hmm.
Oh, he has only so many key points.
I was looking
I
forward to
pray
using my
that
stun
thing
strike.
doesn't have 30 hit points.
I think there's something I might have forgotten.
Yeah, I think you
one
didn't roll
second.
the another die for the damage, another 1d4 for the attack, because you crit.
No, it was 2d4. That was what the crit was.
Wait, what? I see
The
1d4
crit
plus
worked,
4.
Yeah,
so
there's
this-
no.
I
What were
see
the
a 7
bonuses?
plus 2.
Yeah, I see a
Oh.
7+2.
Okay, yeah,
okay then.
I guess.
Oh.
Oh, are you still using the maximum damage from it?
No, he's rolling it.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay, never mind. That's
The,
fine.
the +4 was from his bonuses.
So takes minus 9. Okay, good hit on it. You manage to reach its face, and as you punch it, it recoils, but still holds you within its mouth
There's
with
one
the sticky
extra-
filament.
Do you want to re-roll that too?
No. The thing is, I don't think I added my savage attack bonus.
Savage
to it.
Attacker just lets you re-roll a die.
Oh, it does not add additional die.
Oh no, you
Okay,
are right.
okay.
Roll another d4. I misread it.
The additional d4.
Sorry, I should have known.
No,
all
he
this
can
stuff.
swap the
I'm a bit
damage, I
lost.
think.
Fucked.
Another 3 damage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
another
when you
3.
score a critical with a melee attack, you can roll one of the weapons die one additional time and add it. That's a
Oh,
really
one
good.
addition.
I
Because I
adjusted
think out of
my
everyone, he
Right.
crits
weapon
the
now.
most.
-3.
I adjusted my weapon. It should work properly from next time.
So I just want to pause real quick because Ori, your martial arts is a d6 now, not a d4.
Oh.
Yeah.
At what level did it change?
At 5th,
70.
it just changed.
Okay.
Do you want to re-roll your
Yeah,
damage?
do you want to re-roll it? If you roll lower, I'm gonna keep the 3.
Just roll a
Can I
3d6.
just,
Yeah, roll 3d6 plus 4.
Yeah.
And then fix it.
or can I
Uh,
just roll 2d4, 2d2? That works, right?
No, just roll
Okay,
d6.
Yeah,
3D?
just
Just roll
roll
the
3d6.
Because we're
3d6.
replacing your fist.
Okay.
9 plus 4.
That's
So
better.
that's,
13.
this is the same as the last one.
It's 13 damage.
Yeah, it's
so I
13.
think
One extra.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
Sorry for.
13.
Yeah, just change your fists to a d6.
Change the normal damage and the crit damage.
Sorry for taking so much time.
No, it's fine.
It's okay. We all literally just
Also,
leveled
Ori-
up, and 5 is a big milestone.
Ori, did you know that you have extra attack on 5th level? You can attack twice when you take your attack action.
Yeah. I just bonk it again with 2 hands this time.
Nice hit, nice hit.
Okay, that does hit. 12. Nice. Suddenly started doing damage. So first hit with the stuff doesn't hit, and then you get angry and you punch it in the face, and as it recoils, you take your staff and poke it in the face again, like towards its mouth, and you can actually swear you can hear a gag on the staff as you hit its mouth, and then it recoils back, still holding onto you.
I'm just comfortably being grappled by it. I'm not even trying to resist it. I'm trying to finish it off as soon as I can.
Okay.
That concludes my turn.
Okay. Thaddeus?
So I have a question. Because I have a spell that is both an action and then a spell that's a bonus action. could I cast both, or is there a hard limit on that?
What?
I think you can cast
I mean,
both.
you can if.
Some DMs don't allow casting more than one leveled spell per turn, even if you have an action and bonus action one, which is why I'm asking now.
That's the whole point of them being action and bonus action is you could simulcast.
No, yeah,
Yeah,
go
one is
ahead,
a-
go ahead and
Oh,
cast it.
one is-
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes, I guess.
So I'm gonna upcast Mind Freeze. That's supposed to be level 4. I mean a level 3 spell, not a level 2. Which means I can target one additional creature within 30 feet,
Okay.
and these two are both within 30 feet.
Okay.
So they have to make an intelligence save. So I reach into my cane with one hand, jam the cane into the dirt, and then pull out another hand through the crystal. And similar to before, a tether to my cane reaches out forward towards the one on the left,
Ooh.
and then a second one to the one on the right that's holding Skulk,
Okay.
grabbing at their heads. I don't think
They
it does
both
more
fell.
damage. Yeah, -4. I swear to God, if you saved that, I'd be upset.
Wait, do they take 10 cold damage on, or you haven't rolled yet?
No, they took 10 cold damage.
Okay.
In addition, they can either choose an action or a bonus action, not both, as well as I think a movement. Yeah, so it can either move, use an action, or use a bonus action, but it has to choose one, and it doesn't have a reaction.
Okay.
In addition, if you'll allow me, I will bonus action reach out and touch Oswald, casting Dragon's Breath on it.
Okay.
We'll fly here, and we'll breathe a frozen breath using its action on this thing, but avoiding Dexter, so as to make a Dex save.
Dang.
Okay. Wait, but how far have you gone? Because it has 60.
Not Thaddeus. Oswald has 120 feet of movement,
No,
or
he has
60
60.
feet. Sorry. Let me
So you
just.
can get as far as.
Let me.
here.
He's right here.
Yeah.
Let me just position him in a.
100.
Here.
There we go. Okay.
120 feet dark vision. That was the number I was looking at
Yep.
just a moment ago. But yeah, no, still same thing. Dex save.
Okay. What is it? 7.
That's a fail. Takes 13 points of cold damage as Oswald now breathes basically a blizzard into its vicinity, freezing like the webbing slightly, as well as its legs.
Okay. It does get covered in frost.
Oh, wait, was that? Is that 50 or is that 60? That's 50. It's gonna fly a little bit further away. That's it.
Okay, because Oswald's in the air, I can remove this for you to see.
Bones.
Oh my god!
I'm just gonna take one more step this way, just distance a little bit. That's it.
Okay. And so Ash, he's not here, so he's going to hex this one, I guess. If I only knew how to do it. Okay, Hex Blade. What does Hexblade give him?
Hexblade's curse lets him crit on a 19.
Okay.
And if it dies, he gets temporary hit points.
And
Actually, no,
what's
he
the
regains hit points.
what's the other thing that he uses?
Hex. Just Hex.
Curse. Hex. Oh yeah, he does have it.
They're both a bonus action, so.
They are both a bonus action.
Yeah. So that
He can use
one of
only
them would be
one.
on the second turn.
Okay, yeah. So he's gonna use the Hexblade Curse on that one. Okay, and he's got the arrow, or the weapon, crossbow. What was it? His bonus is going to be +4, +3, +7. I had 26 hits. The 8. So that's a crit because
That's
it's
a crit.
19.
Yeah.
So 2d8 plus 4. Does 13 damage to it. Okay.
Does he have an extra attack?
No, he doesn't have an extra attack. Oh wait, he's got the.
Not with a crossbow. It has the reloading property.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so I guess.
Unless his pack thing does something different, but that's how it works normally.
I don't think pact.
I'll look it up. Just carry on with.
I know
encounter.
one of the Eldritch Invocations allows you to reload as like part of your attack action.
Well, so if you figure that out, let me know, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, Vista.
He'll move up. Keep your hands off of my dog. He'll branding smite his hammer
Okay.
as a level 2 spell. Bada bing. And then he's gonna attack twice with his hammer.
There, 16 does hit.
Oh, it was. Gosh, I keep forgetting to say it. It'll take the 8.
Okay.
Oh, it his crossbow does 1 extra damage because I think he has improved pack weapon,
Okay.
and he has +1 to hit as well.
So -1.
Yep.
It'll be 8 plus the 5 radiant damage.
5 plus 8.
Yep.
-5 and -8.
That'll be the end of Dunkel's turn.
Okay.
So yeah, in regards to his multi-attack, he does have 2 attacks, but crossbows have the loading feature.
Yeah.
So if he was
Oh, wait a
using a
minute.
blade, it would be 2 attacks, but
Wait a minute. I have pack tactics. I forgot
Wait.
about that.
You do. So first attack hits. Roll for the second attack.
What the fuck? Everyone's got
There we
this effect on them.
Yeah, we just leveled up.
What?
I think Danko
Well, I
had
mean,
it the
that'll be
whole time,
13.
but
He
That'll be
did it.
13.
wait.
I
So
don't
it's
know if branding smite will be involved in this one.
running smite. 1 bonus action. Up to 1 minute.
so 18 plus 8,
Okay.
26.
Wait. So
That'll be the end of my turn.
26 to hit. How much damage?
26 damage.
No, it's 26 total overall.
Damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 26 total damage.
So wait, from both of attacks.
Fuck me.
From both attacks, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Including
total
the smite.
26.
Okay. So it's what was it for 13?
13 and 13.
13 and 13.
Okay. It's looking rough.
Looking rough?
Man, that thing took a beating already.
Okay,
can-
yeah, I really gotta go help.
You can
Look
see
at
a
her.
crack in its skeleton, and a red, dark blood is beginning to pour out of it. after you smashed it.
Now it
Just got
glows.
taken
with-
by a fucking bug. I'm about to
now the
I just got
bug
raped.
glows in 5 feet radius.
Okay, end of turn, Vista? Or Danko?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, Dexter, what's your move? You're grappled.
Well, I need to get out of there. How do I get out of this grapple? Is it strength?
Strength check, yeah.
But it's an action, just as a reminder.
Yeah, so you'll
You can
lose
still
your
attack
ability
it.
Well,
to
either
disengage.
way, I still need to get out. So, like, what am I supposed
On
to
my
do?
turn, I'm coming over. So it is a good
Dang.
idea to try and get out of it now, but don't try and get away from it yet. Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Yeah. All right. Let's see if I can get out of this shit. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
you succeed. You feel the stringy, the stringy net on your back, and then you reach back
Mhm.
and you rip it away, and you're free to move.
Okay.
You still have
So
bonus action, and if you move away, it'll try and attack of opportunity you.
And on top
We
of that,
have,
on
like,
your
a-
turn, it might use the exact same move.
I'm heading over on my turn. I'm action dashing, and I'm gonna daunting
Well,
roar it.
it's
So
it's
at
right
that
there.
point,
I
I
don't think it's
can't.
gonna try and grapple when it's right in front of me, and I'm not leaving.
Right. I'll be there my turn.
I mean,
I would say angle yourself for flanking position for Strife. Once you
Oh, I
get
mean,
like,
I can
move
get
here?
around it. I can get around it on my turn if I have to, but I want him to be able to go to the party. So if he can move around it, that would be better.
if I really want to, I could bring out my fucking fire sword because as a bonus action, I can use that. I'm pretty sure. Wait, let me see.
If you move to right here, I could go right here, and then it'll be kind of be pinned where it can't chase you if you run away when I do my thing.
So what should I do? Should I move to the other side, or should I use my flame?
Just
thing?
move 5 feet over here or 10, either one of these two places, with your movement, and then bonus action, whatever you feel like.
All right. I'm gonna this little hill right here. I'm gonna move right there.
Okay.
Okay.
So, oh, it's a concentration. Fuck.
Any bonus actions?
Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm gonna use Flame Blade. I can cast it as a bonus action, so the next time I have my action, I can swing. Is a level 2 spell.
Flame Blade.
So as I climb up this little hill and get on the other side of it, out of my hand will form a fiery sword,
Okay.
and that should be it.
Alrighty. So you have a fiery blade ready.
Yep.
Strife.
Yeah, I'm booking it over there, literally. Like, I'm
Okay.
using action dash to get to right here. That's
Okay.
about 65.
Jumping off.
feet.
Remember, you're gonna take 2d6.
That's fine.
Nice. That's a good roll.
Okay, 3 damage.
As soon as I get here, I'm bonus action daunting roar.
Okay. What's the save again?
DC 14 wisdom, or become frightened until the end of my next turn.
That is a fail.
Okay. As of right now, with frightened, has disadvantage on ability checks, and while I'm in its line of sight, it can't
And
move
attack.
towards me.
Okay. You got it.
Yeah, it has disadvantage
Thanks
on
for
ability
coming.
checks and attack rolls. So that's my action, movement, and bonus. So,
That was a pretty good one.
yeah, I mean, I'm trying to save Dexter, so end of my
Yeah.
turn.
Good. I have tons of healing shit. I'll do it. And I have my sword.
So Spider's turn now. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
one sec.
God damn, type faster, will you?
Fucking literally all I heard is
Exactly,
checking
that's
for-
all I heard. It's fucking fast as fuck.
Hacker man.
Get them skills, boys.
Got into the mainframe.
Alright,
photo.
so
When you got 1 minute to
the
turn in
rat looking
assignment.
one, after
Can
being
only
attacked,
use either an action, movement, or bonus
it's gonna
action.
use an action, and it's going to claw first the doggo with its left claw, and then go for Danko as a retaliation for the attacks. So first against the doggo.
The Steel Defender would use a reaction for me.
Okay, what is the reaction?
The reaction gives you disadvantage on attack against me. Let me show you.
Okay. So first,
Here is its reaction.
deflect the attack, defending disadvantage. Okay, that's fine. So first against your Steel Defender, 15.
That hits.
Okay.
That barely hits. Oh my god.
And then disadvantage against you. Yeah, that's 7.
No.
Okay, Steel Defender.
The way that the dog does it is that it'll
That's
chew one of
6.
its arms, holding it back.
Okay, so as it pinches onto its leg, the dog, mechanic dog, is seeing that the other claw is about to go for you, and then it jumps ahead and just clasps its mechanical teeth onto the claw and prevents it from reaching you.
Thank you, dog.
good boy.
Good boy.
You're gonna need a treat. Okay, now the other one that's stunned cannot do anything. What a shame. And that one is going to attack with 1 hit Strife and with the other claw
Disadvantage.
Dexter. Both with
Disadvantage.
disadvantage. That is a 9. And against Dexter, 14.
14. Please tell me our AC is higher than 14.
Oh, dude.
It hits?
My AC's 12.
Oh no!
Why is your AC 12?
But they
Maybe-
fucking suck!
Maybe invest in like bark skin.
That is 8 damage to you.
Well, it's a good thing I'm on the fucking main healer.
God, I wish I could have take that for you, dude. God, I wish that was me that
Okay,
took that.
and that is the end of their
You're
turns.
good, I can-
Skog, what's your move?
I'm just gonna heal next round.
I just
Well-
realized that I probably should have rolled something
Unless
for
I
the
disengage and run
concentration
away.
spell.
For
Pass
what?
without rest. Pass without rest is a concentration
Oh, yeah,
spell.
you-
I
Well, it's on the verge of
You're
ending
probably
anyway.
dropping it.
Yeah.
Right, you probably
Oh.
dropped it the moment you saw the spider fall.
Okay then. I'll just ignore that then. So how does this look like? Very rough or like still holding on?
It looks hit. It has taken some beating from you. You've
And
Given
it's
its
like
time for
punching
it
at
up.
its head. There's like frost coming out of its like eye sockets.
You literally have a staff in its fucking mouth right now. Like,
well, he did.
Keep going at it. Keep going at
you
it.
you could do some damage.
Yeah,
It
and you
is
have
a
advantage
stunned
because
as well.
it's stunned.
Yeah.
Okay then. And about being was it restrained or grappled?
Grappled.
Yeah. Can I get out of it now because it is stunned?
So it itself is not holding onto you. You are being grappled by the like the spider web, which is more gluey than the actual spider web.
Oh.
So you're stuck to it
okay.
in a sense.
Hmm.
Yeah, so if you use your action to get out of it if you want to, otherwise you can beat the shit out of it.
Yeah, I don't have any other place to go, so I'll bonk it twice with both hands.
You have advantage. Yeah, okay.
Hmm.
It's 1 hit.
So
Rough.
one of them hits.
You have bonus action attacks too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. So it's 13 for the first hit.
It was
And then
Yeah.
25 for the
25
other.
and 16.
Yeah, so 25 and
Yeah.
16 does hit. So one attack hits.
11 damage.
So, with my bonus action,
Could be
use
10 damage.
flurry of
She's looking
blows
rough.
You
again.
said both hands.
If it's looking very rough, I'll try to. mm, uh, Yeah, I'll just hit it once, non-lethal.
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 I'm telling you right now, somebody will be killing it.
21
Roll one
does
more
hit
time
and
just to see if you crit.
Yeah,
okay.
just in case you crit, roll another fist.
Yeah.
Oh, what did you guys say? I think I got disconnected
You
briefly.
have
Just in
advantage.
case you, just in case
Okay.
you crit, just roll one more.
Okay, then.
But higher.
10.
Almost.
You're fine.
Okay, so
10 is
as,
max though.
as you still stack to it, you, after jabbing it in its face, in its mouth, you then take your staff and you go for the mouth again and you hit it. And you actually hear it dislocate, like it opens up and you can hear the crack of its skeleton giving in from underneath its jaw. And then you go hit it again and you see it going limp, and as it does, you just push it with your staff up and it does like a half backflip on its back. And you're still stuck to it, but it's laying on the ground, not moving.
That Skull could just try not to kill it and, if possible, scare it away. But yeah, probably not going to happen. That concludes my turn.
Okay,
Window
that is
Wizard has line of sight.
What?
What?
What were you saying?
Window Wizard has line of sight.
Don't really have ranged spells other than my second level.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I am the control wizard. I might as well sacrifice a spell slot. Oswald will fly here. Breathe frost straight ahead, which will
Okay.
miss the other two. Let me just spell card.
Yeah.
Another deck save.
Nice.
Okie doke, deck save.
Let's go.
That is a 4.
Damn.
Is that
Another
the
11 damage.
building?
And then at the same time, Oswald will use his reaction as I grab onto my cane. My hands become cold, and then it disappears, and his talons instead become cold, and I will cast Chilling Grasp through Oswald.
Okay,
It's a 20 to hit.
that does hit. 5 cold damage.
5 damage. And then with Flyby, Oswald will fuck off.
Okay, it after breathing the cold air, Oswald's frozen talons go for its head, and one of the talons manages to hit the eye, but the other ones just scrape off of its tough skeleton. Okay. End of turn?
Oh, like, yep, that's it.
Alright. Now Ash. Ash is gonna do, I guess, Hex.
I don't know if he needs to.
Okay, then he's not gonna, he's just gonna attack it.
He has to concentrate on it, but he doesn't have to use it.
Yeah, it's a spell slot that he has to use, which is
Okay.
the issue.
But I'm not gonna do it. So, +7. That does not hit. Okay, and because he's got the crossbow, he has to reload, he cannot attack second time. He's just gonna move around. He's just gonna hug the corner here. Duncan?
Let's go. Let him go.
You attack one more time.
Let him go.
This time with advantage because now I know pack tactics.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 26. Sorry, I wrote the third one.
Yeah, so both of them hit.
Well, bam. Well, bam.
Okay.
23.
It's dead. You smash it with your hammer. Make a Scorpio Spider paste out of it.
Ew.
Are you okay, dog?
He'll
You
just
know,
stare.
Dumbledore's a badass now.
He'll just stare.
War veteran. He's seasoned, dude.
He's a war veteran. He's got PTSD.
And then I'll use my bonus action to have the dog repair itself.
Okay.
Well, bam. Which is a 2d8 plus my proficiency bonus.
Okay. Will you move or are you staying put? Put.
Let me do my movement then.
Virtual reality set.
Boop, 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 boop. 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 That'll be it. I'll do the healing.
Okay. Dexter, you have the flaming blade in your hand, and a terrified creature, what appears to be terrified, in front of you. What is your plan?
I'm hurting, but I am pissed off. The damn bug, and I'm gonna swing the frickin' sword.
Oof.
A wrath.
Wait, what did you roll? It just says 10 for me. It doesn't say anything. Oh, that was a heal.
Where did my thing go? Hold on.
Oh, that was Donkel. I thought that was your attack. I was like, wait, what the fuck?
Hopefully this is correctly done.
Ooh.
Did that hit?
That's a spicy attack, dude.
One sec.
Does that look right? That's the... Is that the hit?
Give me a sec.
So, +3 +3.
Okay.
Yeah, proficiency
no matter-
plus wisdom.
21 does hit.
Okay.
Is that right, though? Or is something, like, wrong in there?
I mean, if it's using your wisdom stat and other
Proficient-
proficiency.
Yeah, then that's fine.
Yeah, proficiency in wisdom. Yeah, that's great.
Alright. Fucking do some damage. Yeah! That's not bad.
13. As you swing the fiery blade and you actually manage to hit it across its left side, and it's even more effective than you thought it would be. You see as the blade
Ooh.
cuts through its front claw and the first leg on the left side, and as the limbs fall off, you see that the blood that is normally spilling out is actually, it caught on fire.
Ooh.
Vulnerable to flame.
Yes.
Alright, it's hurting a lot.
Do you have any bonus actions?
I could heal myself with a bonus action.
Wait, just
Is
to
that
make sure-
bomb on the summer corner?
You can
This would be
attack
the time to
twice,
do it.
right?
Can you?
Since when?
That's what I'm asking, because you rolled twice for the damage, or the attack.
No, we didn't.
No, I didn't.
What was the first roll then?
That was Dunkel.
That was...
Oh shit, that was
That's-
healed, damn
yeah.
it. Sorry.
I was
My
like, what
bad.
are you talking about?
I thought that too. I was like, what the fuck is that roll?
Let me look somewhere real quick.
Sorry, I'm
Bonus
trying to do
action
my
heal
job.
is not a bad idea. No. We were confused. You
fine.
didn't do anything wrong.
My bad.
Do I Because if I'm level 5, that means I have 5 dice, but Balm of the Summer Court takes half of that. So do I round up or round down?
Round down.
Okay, so I
Unless
still
it
have 2 dice.
unless it specifies otherwise.
This doesn't really say anything.
Druid, the
I
moon.
forget what it's called. Can't find it right now.
Circle forms. Oh wait, no, you're not. There'll be dreams. Balm of the Summer Court. You become imbued with blessings of the Summer Court.
How much is it? Oh, it's D6s. So I can technically
D6s.
I have dice that I can roll for. I can roll 2d6 for my own health or as a bonus action.
What circle are you? Of dreams.
Yeah, he's dreams.
I have Balm of the Summer Court.
As a bonus action,
just-
you one creature you can see within 120 feet, and you spend a number of dice equal to half your druid level or less.
So that means I have 2 dice.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna heal myself with those. 9.
Okay, nice.
And since I use 2 dice, I get 2 temporary health.
That is correct.
That's pretty cool.
11 total HP.
18, and then I'll give myself a little 2 over here in that little circle. And that'll be my turn, because I don't really need to move. Not too shabby.
Strive.
It's not frightened until the end of my turn, by the way.
Okay. It's
So-
still frightened.
I'm gonna move behind it, flanking it.
Yeah.
Because its last attack was towards
Advantage.
Dexter. This. That's +1, by the way.
So 16. That just hits. What type of damage? So 8 slashing.
Slashing, and then 1 fire.
Hey. How do you want to do this?
Oh wait, actually, it's advantage too. So yeah, whatever. Oh wait, it was that close to dying?
Yep.
Oh fuck.
It died
okay.
on the slash, and then Crimson Ride was just a fabulous
top.
ending for it.
You know, seeing it just attack Dexter and Dexter, riposte and attack it back. Dodge behind it really fast and slash through like the most of its back.
Okay. Jumping across it, facing Dexter, and you go for a long swipe, and you manage to dig your claws in like upper half of its body, and then you drag it down. And as the Crimson Rite lets off the fire on your claws, you actually see as those trails that you curved in its skeleton catch on fire. So you see these five fiery stripes on its back as it's wailing in its dying moment.
I'm just gonna throw another one in there just for flair.
Alright.
Fucking die.
Doesn't hit 12, even though it's dead.
Advantage.
26 hits.
Advantage.
Yeah, you get the point. Overkill.
Okay, don't need me anymore. Thaddeus, I think I'm getting good with this hammer.
You take a moment
I
in,
see that.
and the quiet falls. There's no more skittering sounds coming from the caves, from the holes in the cavern walls.
There's more? Okay.
That's the end of it.
Yippee!
Well, now
I'm
that
gonna-
the threat is taken care of, perhaps some exploration is due.
I'm already exploring.
I think some talking is due. and Skulk runs towards
I'm helping
Strife.
Dexter.
Oh, I'm stuck.
You stop.
I can't move.
Wait, how are you stuck? How are you stuck? Oh,
I was gonna check out that cave, and I was like, "Uh-oh, I'm trapped." The last like 30 seconds, Oswald will fly around, and breathe frost on the webbing, just to freeze them.
Dunkel would be searching the body.
Okay, is it the attack that you're doing?
Mind you, I'm pretty sure Skulk killed the one next to Thaddeus non-fatally, right?
Wait,
Yep.
that was Ash,
Okay.
right?
That one fails. It's frozen.
Did I kill it? I don't think so. I said non.
Yeah,
Thaddeus-
you said
Yeah, you
non-fatal
said
and it was a
non-lethal.
punch. So that
Yeah.
thing might wake up.
I am.
I will take out my dagger,
I,
and I will actually just stab it in like the inside its mouth and into its head.
oh, I was gonna say, what if we had a cool pet, dude?
No.
We have a druid.
This thing's gross.
Okay.
We have a druid.
Well, wait, hold on. Let's at least try and like.
The
Make sure
dagger
we don't do that.
ends in its head from
Too late. I
below.
already have it.
Let's not destroy what they're using to make
Right.
that web, because that could be a useful tool. That could be like a fucking like we can make a bomb out of that that just scatters everywhere.
Or we can use it as a rope that that can attach to any surface.
So
It is sticky.
Strife. You see Skulk like running towards you in quite in a bit irritated and angry fashion, and he interrupts you and says, "So, why do you do this? We were almost going to be sneaking around and going without disturbing anything. We did not even have to face them."
Because these threats could possibly harm others as
Y'all
well.
said something
No.
about having a druid.
He just interrupts.
Okay.
Because the
These-
webbing is frozen, I'm gonna take my dagger and just like chip at the edges of it to like break the now frozen webbing along the edge.
I'm basically what I'm telling
Right.
Skulk is these, these creatures will harm other people that come here too. We're not the only ones.
You know how like when teenagers are arguing and someone is not winning the argument logically, they just pout. I don't know what the word is.
Not thinking logically.
Yeah, they just try to say something. I don't know what the word is. Anyway, so Skulk just goes, it doesn't matter. We could have just escaped. We are not here to save them.
That's your take. I quite literally he'll say, I plan on fighting every monster I see.
Hmm. Well, if you kill everything you see that doesn't harm you, one day maybe you are a monster too.
That thing was eating a goblin. I don't think this thing was very good creature. You see all the bones
Right.
everywhere?
Since when did you start caring about goblins?
It's the intent. If it'll eat a goblin, it'll eat a person.
It
Nah.
can eat a mosquito too. It's a creature. It's a wild creature. It hunts,
Okay.
it kills.
The one behind us grabbed Dexter.
That's
Yeah.
because
It wouldn't have done that if we didn't show ourselves to it.
I did nothing.
Anyways,
To be fair,
next time, at least let us know. So
I was minding my
we
own
would not,
business. And then I got fucking
surprise.
yeeted.
Let's work together, whatever it is. As much as I don't like doing this, it's better we know and plan things like this.
Is this still alive?
Yes, it is. I mean, actually, I think Thaddeus just killed it.
Really?
Yeah, Thaddeus killed it.
Yeah.
Well, stabbed it in a.
At least I put my
Alright.
fire sword to good use with that one hit.
Where does the string come out of these?
Passion, do I have advantage because
from
of
the
Steel
creature,
Defender?
from its
Yeah.
mouth.
Okay. Can I try and find exactly where it comes out of and like?
Yeah, sure. Roll for nature check, and then what did you say?
Do I have advantage because my Steel Defender is assisting?
I wouldn't say.
Okay.
I
How
think
the
I
hell
think
is
it's a
this
bit
one
cheesy if
dead?
your assistants give you assistance, if that makes.
That's fair. Oh, well, 16.
That's good enough. So, as it was interrupted during its meal, you find the body of a goblin. But that is not what interests you. You remove the body of the goblin from the pile, and underneath it you find a curled up corpse. And you see that all around it, its arms, legs, and back has been eaten. There's not a single piece of skin on it or muscle. But the front is a different story. You see it's curled up in a fetal position, and it's holding onto something.
Dunkel will then look a bit closer.
Okay. Looking at the front of it, you see that the remnants of the rotten muscle and the withered clothes that are at the front of its body and arms that are still holding onto the item. It looks like a chest or a small crate.
You motherfucker.
The
God,
fuck?
this fucking loot goblin.
Loot kobold, fucking. He always finds
Two
everything.
shit that could be through Thaddeus now.
Do that 18 nature
Dunkel
check.
would
Did I
then try
did I
to-
learn like exactly where the
Nature
You-
thread
18.
is coming from it?
Hugh grabbed
yeah,
the
you
chest immediately and then tried to open it behind the dog.
Whereas lower jaw is, you see that it's split in two, and at the end of the jaw, except for the teeth and whatnot, there is a protrusion, a spike-like, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of it. But there's a spike-like piece of its body, and you see that it has a tiny hole at the front of it. Well, not the tiniest, but
Okay, I'm getting the idea of where this thread's coming from. He's going to take his sharp dagger out of his belt and gently along, basically from that point you said to its belly, just make a thin incision and try and find where there's like a thread sac.
okay. Roll for dexterity to see how well you carve it. 7.
Yeesh.
It's a bit rough. You're a bit excited, and so you cut it open, and you after turning it around, you cut open the right side of the jaw, and you unfortunately find what you were looking for. There's a sac at the base of its head, which after being cut, it opens up, and there was liquid in it. But the second it got aerated, it turned into this glue web-like substance.
Okay, I got an idea how this works now, where it is. I'm going to just give a nod to Dexter and go up to the other one that the other party members are on.
Okay. This one has destroyed the bottom jaw and bottom of its face, so it's not salvageable, this one. Sorry.
Okay. What about the one up here?
This one looks fine. Its upper armor or armory skeleton is cracked, and that's where it's bled from. But other than that, the head and the jaws look to be fine, intact.
I'm gonna look over to them and say, anyone want to help me with this?
I guess Ash would help you. Like, you can get advantage on that then.
Okay. Now that he knows where he's going, what he's looking for, and
Yeah, so you can do survival check, but using your dexterity, unless your survival is higher.
my survive. Huh. So I'd use my survival modifier or my dex modifier
Dex
on my
modifier
survival.
for the
right?
survival, yeah.
Okay, so that would only increase the modifier by 1. So this would be +1.
Okay. 12.
12.
It's good enough. You manage to cut this one up, and you cut the the connection, I want to call it like a vein tube that connects the end of the jaw to the sac, but you don't hit the sac. So you carefully remove one sac from within its body. It's small.
Are there multiple?
There is one on each side.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the other one as well.
Okay, roll again. 18. That one even smoother. You know exactly where it's placed in its body, and you don't even have to cut from the jaw itself. You just go for the exact spot where it is, and without cutting in deep, you find exactly where it's placed within its muscle tissue.
Okay, I'm gonna try and wrap each of them in a little bit of like leftover fur or leather I have, and then put them in a bag.
Okay. You can add 2 sticky filament sacs from a creature.
Scorpidor from a Scorpidor. It's the
Scorpidor.
official name now. Yep.
Scorpidor.
It's in a book. It's official.
That is his book.
I finished the entry if you want to read it.
Yeah. he
Can
would
you
love
write
to
it
read
in the chat so I get it right? And Danko, so what's the deal with you? What you're doing?
Immediately, once he sees that there's a chest, he grabs it, goes behind the dog, and begins to open it.
Okay, first
Sort of hiding behind the dog.
first order of things. It's stuck to the body. Like all the blood and tissue and everything has soaked around it, and it created a kind of concrete. So you have to pry it away from the body. That's
He
a
will do that
strength
with
check.
the Steel Defender. A strength check?
A strength check, yeah.
Okay.
By the way,
Let's see.
Thaddeus, as you're showing Strife the book entry, he would show you the exact thing that it spews out of, and tell you how the liquid that when exposed to air turns to string.
No advantage with the Steel Defender, right?
Yep,
That's a 17.
that's good enough. You hear the cracking sound as the dried piece of clothes and the skin peels off. So you hear the and then the wetness of the actual flesh that is still kind of moist from the other side of it. So you have the crate in your hand, but there's still a piece of clothes and rotten flesh stuck to it, so it's kind of disgusting. But you have it in your hands. Roll for perception with your advantage.
I did. That's what I just rolled for. I'll throw it again.
Advantage.
Yeah.
Funny. You did hear some weird sounds coming from where Dunkel is.
I'm gonna call out to Dunkel.
What are you saying?
Like, hey, Dunkel, you alright?
I guess Oswald will check it
Yes.
out, considering that you're
Yes.
calling out to
You,
him.
you stuff the box away immediately once the call out to
Okay.
his name.
Roll sleight of hand.
You don't have to roll very high.
Oh, bam!
Oof. Yeah,
What the
you.
fuck?
Where do you hide it?
In under my armor, or
Okay.
not under my armor, but under my robes.
Okay. It is hidden. Oswald arrives where Dunkel is, and Dunkel just appears to be playing with bones and corpses.
He will land on the dog.
The dog just
Kind
sits.
of like absent-mindedly and like not even paying attention to Dunkel.
Yeah. I was checking the goblin's body.
Okay, Thaddeus,
There's
you wanted
nothing
to
here.
check out the tunnel.
Yeah.
Roll for perception or investigation, whichever one you like.
Can I assist him with either?
Yes, you may.
Just as a reminder, my passive investigation is 22. But you are assisting me, so let's roll.
Yeah, I have proficiency in both.
Okay.
Hey.
It's a tunnel specifically made by the creature. It seems like it carved through the stone itself. Maybe not completely by itself, but it used whatever the natural caverns and tunnels there were. It's big enough for a person to crawl through it. And there's nothing really interesting there. You can just hear the sound of wind blowing through it.
Interesting.
I mean, I
Can-
definitely can't fit in there.
Can Dunkel pull out the book that he got from that one monster that he never read?
From the Nothic?
Yeah,
Yeah,
From the
go
Nothic?
ahead.
he'll actually begin to read it.
Okay, let me send you stuff.
Oswald will
So-
see the book, but not really say anything to Thaddeus.
Mm-hmm.
Remembering how we got snuck upon with smoke bombs, and me having this new thing that can apparently make a lot of string, 50 feet worth, I'm gonna begin discussing with Thaddeus about or strive to Thaddeus, could we turn this into something like that, like a sticky bomb?
Oh, do that. Okay, that's so much easier.
You could. So the
Oh.
logistics aren't exactly my strong suit. I think Dunkel might be the one to ask about that.
Okie dokie.
Oh my gosh, I have bomb blueprints.
Sorry about that. And that's all of it. In order.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot. Okay.
It is.
Strife will think about climbing up, but realize he should probably just bring it up at a later date.
Oh. 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 This is an interesting one.
Dexter?
Dunkel would actually be reading this for the entirety.
I mean, you could always read it while we're on our way up.
I guess, yeah. He'll actually get onto his Steel Defender and then begin to ride.
Let me
Oops.
move your Steel Defender underneath. There you go.
Is Dexter here?
Is muted.
Playing VR chat.
Huh?
Stop being horny. Play D&D.
Play D&D!
Being horny, what the fuck?
Get off VR chat.
Told y'all.
A5 at exit relocated. Everyone can see that Dunkel's reading a book on top of the Steel Defender.
So there was my password trace of no use.
I love that.
Do we want to take some time here, or do we want to leave? Because I could do something.
We
What
can
is
leave.
something?
Huh?
Depends on
I'm
you.
just following now.
I'm a follower.
I have consumed quite a bit of my key. I would like
Yeah, we
to
can take a
rest.
short rest. That's not a
Hopefully
big deal.
not near these dead bodies.
Our group be like moves 5 feet, short rest.
Got
I mean, a short
another.
rest not a big deal.
No, I'm
I
kidding.
wish short rests helped me. Well, I can heal if we have time. Then that's the thing I can do.
Yeah, you can use hit dice.
I was thinking, should we maybe change
Yep.
the short rest like Crit Roll has done? Like they changed it to like 20 minutes or something like that? We could make it half an hour.
If you want to.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, I don't mind the hour because again, it's not it's not like overly drastic.
Okay, then we'll stick with an hour.
I don't care. That's fine. So are we short resting?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, I kind of want to do that. The first thing I would do is, as usual, I would approach Skulk, creating a figure of the Scorpider. Canon name now, by the way.
Oh yes.
Um,
Where is it? Orb Eater? Eater? Orb Eater.
and ask Skulk to paint or sketch another picture.
fuck yeah.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, Thaddeus. You might need to repeat it from the starting.
I'll create another figure of the Scorpider, and I'll ask you to sketch the creature.
Oh my god. Wait a minute.
What?
Also, I'll make sure to inform you that I found it has a weakness to fire.
Nice. The fucking heels are going.
Hey, Passion.
Yes.
Oh.
I mean,
Can
I
I
might as well roll
investigate
one.
a book a bit more to see of the author or the title of it?
I'm just
I
gonna
understand
stay at this
this is-
health.
Journal log, but I need to know where this came from. Or is there nothing?
Yeah, as
Yeah, you can investigate it further. I can give you the name.
Talk will ask Thaddeus. So what's this about? Are you keeping track of all the creatures we fight?
It's something to do to pass the time, but something I've heard is that all great wizards come up with a thesis of some kind, or write a book, or they do something to immortalize their acts.
Wait a minute.
To go down in history.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
I
He's
sort of
going
did
big.
it as like a sort of a joke, but as I started writing more and more, I started getting more invested in it.
He's making a monster encyclopedia. It's gonna be huge by the time we're done.
Thaddeus's Monster Encyclopedia. It's a new D&D
Dude.
book coming out next
Dude,
year.
I would make
Okay.
cover art for that, dude. Especially because it includes so many homebrew things.
Even more reason for me to come up with new creatures.
Yeah, and if we want to make like an actual book, we can include
we'll,
this
uh,
stuff that I've written, but then you can just throw in a stat block for it in case we want to use it later.
That would be cool.
I'd be down, dude.
Hey.
Fucking
And
Happy
we-
Danko.
Talk will take some
for all
time
the
to
demonstrations on how to
observe the
like demonstrations for how to fight it have this weird like hulking Leonin in it for some reason.
Oh no.
And then the second thing I would like to do during this rest, because I don't need to actually rest. I will ritually cast Comprehend Languages
Okay.
and
Ori,
read that note.
Ori, you have advantage on that because Thaddeus is helping you with the painting by presenting an
Yeah.
image.
Okay.
That's why he gave you the prestidigitation thing.
Along with that, Skulk is observing the bodies and trying to,
Ooh.
because we have live sample.
Ooh. 19. You draw almost exact replica. You've nailed the position. It looks three-dimensional, and you've gotten every detail of the creature, almost to the dot. You
I
have
give
a
that to
perfect
Thaddeus
painting of a
and
creature in your book now.
I give that to Thaddeus and walk towards the uncle.
Like in the
So-
credits, it'll see like
Can you come over to
drawn
the
by
side?
Skulk.
Wait, what did he say? Go.
Can you come over to the side? I need to talk to you a bit.
Sure. I needed to talk to you anyways.
Uh,
Lead the way.
Oh no.
Okay, and you're reading the letter that you got from Strife.
Yeah.
Okay. You unroll
I'll tell
this
you how I got
small
it.
piece of paper, and on the top of the page it says orders. And lower you have bullet points. First was clean the toilets. Second was gather the materials. Third was deliver the materials. Fourth, assist in creation.
Do you want to post that in Discord just for Ash? Because I think he'd be interested.
Okay.
Also, does it say who the orders are from?
It does not.
So, what's up, Skulk? Why'd you bring me here?
I'll
just
be right back.
every time I get close to killing a creature, I get these images in my mind of the orcs I ran away from, and then I remember that injection you put yourself, you use on yourself. Do you have some extra of those?
I do. Why?
Would you? I might need them one of these days. Think I won't be able to do the killing by myself, even if I needed to.
Hmm. The thing about it is that this helps me fight. It doesn't help me kill.
What made you kill?
I mean,
One of your own kind.
you see, again, as I said before, I'm totally new with this hammer. I can't control its weight. I base it off of momentum and gravity itself. So everything that I hit is not with my arms, but with its own
Oh.
weight.
Oh, then you did not even wanted to kill it then. That
Not at all.
shaman. So sad. Anyways, you said you wanted to talk something to me?
Yes.
He will show the author of this book.
Do you know who this may be?
Which book?
Book
With the
is
diary entry from
Oh.
earlier.
yes, the
Oh,
diary.
That.
The
Oh.
author is Rinam Ronu.
Not the one
Yes.
you found in this chamber, the one you got from the Nothic.
Yeah, the Nothic.
Okay, is it from the backpack or the goblin? I'm a bit confused.
This was a totally different book that I pillaged on my own.
Okay, then I probably don't know that. Do I know that, DM?
You do
Do,
not
do
know
I
that
know the
name.
author?
You do not know the
Okay.
name.
Yeah. I say that to Duncan. I have not heard of this, but Passion.
Yeah.
Now, names, there are like cultural trends, I assume. Would I notice like anything from the name, like what culture, what location this person might be from?
Well, if Danko showed you the entry in the book, then you would know. But if he just told you the name, then you wouldn't know.
Yeah, I would have just told him the name.
Okay, then no,
Okay.
nothing catching the
No.
Mm.
Unfortunately, I
imagination.
don't know much about or anything about this person.
It's a bit disappointing. Well, thank you for the help.
Thank you.
It's a bit interesting to see an adventurer go crazy.
He'll then walk back. that's the end of that. Oh wait, no. He'll then go towards Thaddeus actually. He actually has a reason for it.
Thaddeus.
Hmm.
You're a book nerd. Do you know anything about this person?
There's a look on his face that goes from the fuck did you just say to kind of disgust.
Yeah, do you know the author of this journal? It's Rinam Ronu.
Do I know?
Roll history check with disadvantage.
Yeah, sure.
220s.
Damn.
Yo, that's actually fucking good.
Damn.
There
Wow.
wasn't that
Fucking.
20 involved, but you know.
I know.
I mean,
It rings a
disadvantage?
bell, but you cannot place a finger on it.
Ow.
Bruh.
That's cap.
It was probably
That's
DC
cap.
20. That's rough.
That's cap.
DC 20 at disadvantage. My balls.
That's an old name.
Yeah, like I found this
Yo.
book off of the Nothies? I forgot what you
Not
called
big.
them.
Oh, you're just
no.
okay. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm role playing it. Yeah, Nothies. I forgot what you called them before.
Nothing.
Oh,
And you
okay.
found a book off of it,
Mm-hmm.
and you didn't tell us.
Well, it wasn't important until now. I never even read it.
Hmm.
Insight.
I'm
What is there to insight? I didn't even read it.
I'm looking at Thaddeus at what he just said, putting the cogs in his head, the gears are turning.
Dang.
Can I just look at his person and like see like does he have anything he shouldn't? Like how much shit has he acquired since we came down here?
He has a bag of holding.
You're gonna notice that there's a extra gadgets that hasn't been there before because he's barely crafted this in the morning. So before he had a ball of acid that he would roll on the floor and it will lay down a track. Another one was he had some gliders before for everyone, but not anymore. And in replacement to those two, there is now a potion, as well as give me a second to look at it, as well as a weird stick, a metal rod stick.
Cool. I'm just looking for reasons to frisk you.
So, before we continue,
Mm-hmm.
is there anything else you found?
Nope.
So go ahead and roll your deception. I have an insight of
Let's
10. It's not a big one.
Does my insight play into that at all?
Fail.
Wait, I gotta make sure that it's on normal.
If you fail, I'm gonna laugh.
Deception.
No.
I believe you.
I'm
But
not
I don't
sure
know.
I do.
I don't know if Strife his insight counts for this one.
Well,
I mean,
so
I'm part
you-
of this. I'm kind of part of this conversation too. Like, we're both sandwiched between Dunkel right now, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
He's like looking back and forth at us, talking to you.
Gotta jump in.
I'm gonna ask you one more time. Do you have anything that you would like to tell us about that you found?
Fine. I'll tell you what I have. He goes into the bag of holding. I have these 2 gems.
What?
What gems?
Yep.
He said
2
what?
gems that I found in a minecart.
Oh. Yeah, I think I knew about that one.
You knew about that one. I thought I kept that one a secret.
You were right next to Oswald, actually, when you took them.
Oh, yeah, now I remember.
I'm gonna look at his cloak that he's been wearing this whole time. I'm just gonna grab it and lift it up above his head.
Okay. Right.
No need to go that far.
Well, he's
Well,
wearing
we'll
armor
assume-
and clothing.
We'll assume that he's telling the truth.
I'm gonna look at him, look back. Anything else that catches my eye, I'm gonna be looking for like a second before I drop it.
There is actually a quarterstaff that he holds to his left belt, and it has a symbol on it.
In a second, I'm not sure I would have saw the symbol. I would have took note of the quarterstaff, but I'm like, everyone has a weapon here. I gave you the hammer, whatever. So he's lost interest.
Okay.
Anyway. Do be sure to let us know if you find anything. We are a group.
Okay, well, here, then take the book. I think you'll be more useful with it than I.
I'm gonna squat down to him and say, "Hey, tell us about the things you find." And he'll pull out the water skin and say, "I'll let you have more of this."
Okay.
Dang. Did he even like it in the first place?
Oh, he loved it, dude. It just tastes
He
like
loved
meat
it,
juice.
actually.
It's like when you
Yeah,
bite into
it's-
meat. It's like that kind of secretion.
So
To normal
what-
people, meh, to like kobolds and Leonin, sure, that's great.
That's fucking awesome.
So
That's
what
like
is
pure
the-
gold drink.
What
It's
is
like
Okay, so the book is send you it. I got you.
I thought you were asking about the other thing. I'm stupid. Okay, what the fuck is with my nature checks, by the way? 14, 14, 18.
God, I would have needed a fucking 13 for that history as my lowest roll.
You got pretty close.
Oh, that's rough.
Too
Please.
bad I do be not good at history and unable to assist you, though.
It wouldn't have mattered. I would have gotten an 18 anyway.
True.
Smooth brain.
I actually fucking love this one, Passion. It's so cool. There you are, Kialis.
Shakes at you
I
with
can't-
disgust.
I love our group's dynamics right now.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
We've got a peaceful martial arts,
9,
Artist.
10.
artist. And then
Martial
we have
artist.
martial artist. He's literally just a martial artist. We have a soul-stealing warlock ranger. We have a, tabaxi druid who, tries to stay away from metal and violence. We have a kobold artificer who's all about metal but not as much violence. We have a super smart cold dude and a super strong fire cat. Oh yeah, I'm not transformed right now. I need to get rid of those things.
The dream team.
The dream team. I like how my character and Thaddeus's are equal opposites. Like literally, our stats are
That's
like
so
opposite.
true.
But how many fucking pages? Okay.
Apologies,
Yeah.
I could have made it
You
I was
mean
better.
losing
Thaddeus-
track. I was like,
Thaddeus loves reading, dude.
it's like well, he sent me a bunch of pictures, and I'm like, I don't know if I have this one opened or not.
Are we waiting for Ash?
I think before we continue, we should.
Yeah, we're waiting for him.
Well,
I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll be
Coming back soon.
Grabbing
we're
some
gonna
drinkage.
finish
Whoa.
in 10 minutes, so I don't think he's gonna.
There's one more.
Hi. Seeing how more long this game is gonna be. Right now, they're not really doing anything. They're like reading books and stuff.
Yeah, because if Ash is not back
Oh,
in
there
10
he is.
minutes.
Back.
Is
I
he
was
back?
wondering where he went.
Yeah, if Ash is not back in 10 minutes, then we end session on this moment here.
Did you get that all?
Yes.
Awesome. Yeah, I really do love the book. And especially since it's from there.
Suddenly everything makes sense.
Suddenly everything makes sense. So those journal logs were recent, or because I saw the
What's the year?
yeah. That's
So
what
the
I
year
wanted to know.
you are living right now, I can tell you exactly right now, because I don't want to butcher it. So let me just have a look at it. But it's nowhere recent.
Oh God.
Aguira. Oh, it's open. Oh my. Okay, so the year that you are currently living is 1252 GTE.
1252 GED.
GTE.
Oh,
God's
GT.
Tears event.
So I'm assuming this is about 120 years ago.
Basically. So I found an old journal. No wonder you had disadvantage. It makes sense.
Passion.
What's up?
Either I'm reading too much into this, or I miss. Either I'm reading too much into this, or I miss something. That backpack with my master's letter. I'm wondering why that backpack is still here if he left.
That is a curious question.
Is that a reasonable question, or we're
Yeah.
thinking too much into it?
I mean, that's a good
It's a
question.
It's a question to investigate further into. Ooh.
Macaroni
With
the chicken
strips.
Just plays that like turtle humping his shoe sound. Oh my god, that's literally fucking that's Dunkel. I don't want to think about that.
That's me on your mother.
Okay, so in the group I'm gonna be running, it's quite literally 3 female elves, a dragonborn, black dragonborn, and what was the other guy? I can't remember.
Is it
this one.
actually females playing females?
Yes. Okay,
way.
two of them are females playing female elves. One of them's a male also playing a female elf.
Okay.
Okay. Bruh. Just realizing that having a group doing all that, it makes this group feel like a sausage party, which I think is still kind of funny.
What do you mean it's a sausage party? It's with the boys.
Yeah, we're with the boys. Casually kills 3 fucking spiders. Yeah, with the boys.
With the boys.
Honestly, if we had a little more, like, spiders are weird because they almost always ambush you. Like, they crawl out of walls. Anything else, I feel like we can take it without getting hit.
Yeah. Passion.
Yes.
So, since we spent like 8 hours and the parchment has been wrapped around my hammer, but on like the handle bit.
Yeah.
Well,
you've taken it off the hammer before the fight, I'm assuming.
Yes. For a fact. Can I look at it?
That fight was like 2 turns, so that wasn't very long.
What do I see?
Hi, looking at it.
I'm peering over your shoulder.
Thaddeus currently is looking at this book and has flipped back to like previous entries and is just staring and in deep thought. Because that's what I'm doing right now.
That's what I felt when I was reading it.
You look at the parchment and you first look at it towards the group where the light source is, or light sources are. And it's hard to see, but then you turn around and you aim it towards the shadows. And you see that those lines that were so barely visible, that are just gently outlined with like some kind of charcoal utensil, you see them clearly. On this grey skin of this parchment, you see the lines shining, creating the very simple but yet convoluted a blueprint of something that resembles a bomb.
Smoke bomb, smoke bomb.
Dunkel would then begin to oh man, he doesn't have a pen and paper to write this all down.
Thaddeus.
Cool.
Oh, you're right, Strife. Thank you for telling me in my head. Skulk.
Huh?
Do you have a pen and paper?
What is it?
I need to recreate this blueprint,
I
and I
do.
need some help.
Okay, and he passes you his pen, ink, and parchment.
Thank you.
Are you gonna assist him?
You may have assistance on that.
Do you need my assistance?